Hi everybody. How are you doing? Hi, official Emma Moraz. Thank you so much for coming through. I don't know if my screen is all right on your end. You'll have to forgive me today. I'm using my phone because my camera doesn't have that. My laptop doesn't have the camera. All right. Thank you so much, Emma Moraz, for share. For all of that. Janet Global, how are you, my dear sister? How are you? How is everything? It's been a minute. How is everything? It's been a minute since we did a nice catch up. Yeah, so today we are going to be learning about Upwork for all the people who want to learn how to make money from home or a side hustle or something like that. And I'm not the one who's going to be giving you all these tips. I have a guest coming around here at around 8:30, 8:40, and she is going to give us her story, how she found herself on Upwork, how she has been able to succeed on Upwork, and she will also tell us what Upwork is. Esimungai, how are you, my dear? Welcome. Nice to have you here. Nice to have everybody here. I feel like this ring light is reflecting on my, but then when I remove my specs, I can't see anything. So I'll just have to bear. Emma, hello from Esimungai. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for showing up. Let me find a nice posture there. Does anybody know how I can put this phone like this without compromising everything? You know, time yourself. You're using these time trackers to make sure that your client says that you're actually doing the job that they gave you to do. All right. So before we get started, I want to specially thank each and every one of you for subscribing to my channel, for being a part of this community, for always coming to my live streams. They are not that very scheduled, and today we had to do this today because my guest is not available tomorrow. I would have really hoped to do it tomorrow on Thursday or yesterday, but today was the day that she's available, and I know she'll be here in a few, maybe in about 20 minutes. She's handling some things. She's also working at the same time. But yeah, she's going to come here, tell us all about Upwork. She has first-hand experience with Upwork. She knows everything that needs to be, everything you need to know if you are trying to start doing work on Upwork. All right. So I'm going to have her come here. She's going to tell us a lot. All right, so prepare all the questions that you have, put them in the chat box. I will try and answer all of them. Yes, Lincoln? Okay, people in the other room, they're making noise, but I hope you can't hear them. Yeah, so well, I need a drink. Yeah, so let's keep on keeping on. I have three amazing top chatters in the building. This is Essie Mogai. We have official Emma Moraz. These are amazing content creators, lifestyle vloggers. So if you want content based on lifestyle vlogging, make sure you check them out. Connect to their channels, subscribe to them, leave them nice comments, give them full support, and I'm assuming this is for someone who comes to watch this live stream much later after it is done. All right, so if you're just catching up, also I want to say a big thank you to you for coming to catch up with this video where we're going to be talking about Upwork and everything. All right, yes. So before we get started, before the guests come, let me just try to explain what Upwork is and also give you an encounter, or rather my own experience with Upwork and what I did, why, whether it worked or not. and why I need today's session just as much as you do. All right. So I discovered Upwork just, I think it was through YouTube. I've always been a big fan of extra income, passive income, working from home, doing stuff that earns you just that extra income from your normal salary. Even from a long time ago, I used to have uh, I would be like I had this thing of doing side hustle, and on my channel I've shared a 3-part video series where I talk about all the business ideas that I've ever tried, and these include there's a time when I was in campus. If you're here today and you're in campus, what are some of those hustles that you do? For me, I would buy veggies and sell them to a lady who used to sell food to us during lunchtime. So in the morning, coming from home, I would pass by the market, buy some veggies at maybe 50 shillings, then I'll sell to her at 90 shillings, then I've made a profit of 40 bob. And this was on a daily basis. So that is how I started being that, having this entrepreneurial spirit, and just getting to know how to maneuver business and such and such. Apart from that, I try to do fashion in terms of designing and selling the fashions. That did not work out. It actually just never. I never actualized it. I had the ideas. I spent some money to buy some material. But the thing is, to be a fashion designer, you also have to know how to make the clothes yourself. So for me to for it to work for me, I needed to engage the services of a tailor, which proved a bit expensive. So I decided not to do it. So that is another thing I tried to do as a business. Another thing, I'm just trying to remember them all off the top of my head. Oh yeah, I tried to do a car wash business. The car wash business was basically supposed to be like a supplement, because at that time I was employed, a supplement income. But there's a place, I've detailed all these details in a different video. Who's Fiona? Hi, Fiona Shaz. Welcome. Nice to have you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate your presence here. Be welcome. Say hi to everyone. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. All right. So, moving on, I was talking about the businesses that I tried and why I've always wanted to have that extra income. Even if you're employed, it's always nice to have something that you can fall back on without losing yourself. All right. And I know there are contracts that maybe, or rather engagements that stop you or forbid you from doing some of these things. So if in case you're in such an engagement, then you should honor what works for you. Okay, if it is a contract, then honor that, but don't break your promise to the person that you've made. All right, you've made that promise to. All right, so for me, I think today it's important for me to share this information because I also need to learn. It's basically a learning session for me. I don't need that much to try and do the work on Upwork. I have tried Upwork so many times before, and every time it has just I've kind of like hit a dead end every time. So this time around, I decided to engage someone who knows how to do it, how to survive on Upwork, how to get those clients, how to maintain those clients, those paying clients. Yeah, and that's basically what we're going to be learning today. All right, so if you have any question, make sure you leave it in the chat box. Emma Moraz, there's a question you asked me. I can't remember exactly. Please just go right ahead and ask in the chat. You can ask questions like, I'm just preparing you for when she comes here. She's going to tell us everything, but it's always nice to have like a structure. What exactly is it that you want to know? For me, what I'm planning to learn tonight is how can how can Upwork be a stable source of income for myself? How can I use Upwork to improve my skills? Do they offer courses, or you just need to know what you have to do before going to Upwork? On Upwork, there are such things as connects. If you've tried to join Upwork, there is something called connects, and basically these are, I would call them coins, that you use to apply or send proposals to people who have listed the jobs that they want to be done. All right, so here's the thing. Upwork only gives you 10 of those, and if you exhaust them, then you have to buy. But the goal and the prayer is to use the few connects or the few coins that Upwork gives you every single month to land a client who's going to pay you, so that you don't have to pay to apply for work. All right, so basically that's it. That's everything with what we expect to land today. I also expect to get questions on like how to write an Upwork proposal. There's so many jobs on data entry, on social media management. There's a job on graphic design. We have jobs on bookkeeping, account management, virtual assistant duties. And the other day, we really talked a lot about virtual assistants, and I hope it was helpful to most of you. In case you have made any progress with your virtual assistants journey, also go right ahead to comment down below. Let us know what you're up to, what skills are you offering. It was really beautiful because we got people sharing the skills they have. There's someone who talked about how good she is at sketching, someone talked about data entry, and it was really amazing. All right, so I really hope that with today's session you're going to learn a lot. We personally, I expect that we come out with uh, like all the necessary skills or information, all the necessary information you need to maneuver or to navigate the Upwork platform, to apply for jobs, get paid. That is the goal. Know how it works, know how to apply for jobs. What are you looking for exactly? Do we have scams in the platform Upwork? I remember there's a time, although I talked about it already on this channel, uh, it's a work platform, all right? So there are things that are definitely going to happen. Like in as much as it is online, whatever is happening online is mostly a reflection of what happens offline. And we know that on the ground there are people who try to take advantage of situations. Like you'll find people saying, oh, NHIF today is hiring. Another day they'll be like, the forces they are hiring. So these are usually people who are looking to prey on unsuspecting victims. They tell them you need to pay to apply for this job and all that. I've actually been through that at some point in my life. I was trying to help someone get a job, and these companies, the person who told me that they were hiring, I don't even know how they got my number. I came to realize later they were actually not a friend, and I had their number, I had saved it, but this is how con people work. So he told me there's a job at this particular company, and I was like, yeah, let me tell this person who's been looking for work, let me tell them to apply. So she applies, and apparently the response is you have qualified, so you need to come to work, but for you to get your letter you need to pay 30K. And we didn't have that money, thankfully. Thankfully, we did not have that money, because if we had the money, we were ready to pay. So imagine if we had paid and it ended up being a scam job. So the same thing also happens on these online platforms, not only Upwork. We have Fiverr, we have other online platforms that purport to offer job opportunities to people, and then there are people who go into those platforms just to ruin it, and they will be telling people apply for this job, and then for you to apply you need a certain certification. In my case with Upwork, and I think that's the last time I tried to use Upwork, in my case with Upwork it was about someone told me, no, it was a job posting, and they have said you're going to be earning, was it $1,000, I think, for a certain project. And it was a project that I could do. And I was like looking at the requirements and all the things they needed me to have for me to qualify. And there was something they were calling Chat GPT University. We all know Chat GPT, and it is a self-explanatory platform. But this one of theirs was called Chat GPT University. So they've created their own website. They are apparently offering free, not free, paid courses to learn how to use ChatGPT, which is very self-explanatory. And then once you finish the course, you get a certification, and then you come back to Upwork, use that certification to apply for that job. And immediately it was a red flag for me the moment they told me you need this certification. And then when I checked that site, they wanted me to apply, no, to do the course. They were asking me to pay some money. And the moment something tells you to pay money, you have to think twice. There are some legit processes, but some don't make sense. Like, why should I pay for something so that I can apply for something that will pay me? Why not apply? You give me the job, then you pay me, and if I owe you, cut it from what I have earned. you know, yeah. So that is what happened, and I decided to take a break on Upwork. So at the moment, I'm just waiting to learn how I can revive my Upwork account. And while we're here, I want to share with you my current Upwork account. Later on, I'm going to share the hey, where my guest, her her channel, not her channel, her Upwork profile. She shared it with us on the live stream last time on Saturday when we were talking about virtual assistant. She has an amazing profile. But before she comes, because we need to ask for her permission first before sharing it, I want to show you guys my Upwork profile, see what I've done, see what I can add, the services I offer over there, how much I charge per hour. Yeah, and so I'm about to share my screen, so stick around. And also, while we're here, I am using the feature that Goga showed us the other day, the control room. Yeah, and it's awesome. I love it. I love it. Yeah. Okay, so I just seen that. Yeah, it's okay. So let me go ahead and share my my Upwork. Somebody is talking about, are you busy? Sumit, are you asking me, am I busy? I am here. I'm here with you. I'm giving you my time. You can ask me anything. I'm not that busy. I'm here relaxing with you. Yeah, I'm not very busy, honestly. Yeah, so let me try and share my, I'll need to move my phone to present. Mid-rolls. Thank you so much, AC. Thank you, AC. Okay, so Miss, by the way, thank you so much one more time for being my amazing super chatter during Valentine's Day. I think he's asking AC. Emma, AC is on the mid rolls. Is she back? She has. Hey, Summit has a question for you, AC. Yes, I'm looking for. I want to show you my Upwork, my current Upwork profile. Emma, I know you will love this. Given you also tried to, oh, where is it? It's here. You tried to create your Upwork account, by the way. So proud of you. Yeah, so are we here? Yeah, I think we're here. So there it is. This is my Upwork. This is my Upwork account. So that's me. As you can see, I've already completed my profile. I created this account sometime last year in the beginning of last year. As you can see, the jobs that are being offered currently are about graphic design, because that is one of the skills I have listed that I can offer. And I just want to quickly show you some of the job opportunities that are here. All right, so like this one, this was posted 29 minutes ago, and it says that they are looking for a thumbnail artist, and their budget is $10. Is it, I don't know if it's $10 per thumbnail or it's per an hour's work done. All right, so there's that. Then we have YouTube thumbnail designer at $10 as well. We have health niche thumbnail designer for high CTR. If you don't know about niches on YouTube or on any content creation platform. You can check out Helen Akoya's live stream earlier today. She did, I know she did a live stream talking about niche topics on YouTube. I didn't get a chance to catch up with it, but I will do definitely look it up. I know she's very thorough with such topics, so I'm going to look it up later. But yeah, just to let you know. Yeah, so here is a health niche thumbnail designer for high click-through rate, high CTR. CTR basically means high click-through rate. And I don't know if you can see the cost, the payment, how much they are paying. This was posted yesterday, so probably so many people have already applied. All right, so let me see, made for more. Though I can check on phone. Sorry, I'm just chatting with my guest. All is well. Where do I need to reply now? I've lost myself. Oopsie. I shouldn't multitask with the phone on. Thank you so much, Sumit. I appreciate you. Yeah, so let's look at this one. It has high prospects, $2,000 to create thumbnails. How real can this be if you were to get such a job? Yeah, so let's look at it. I've just clicked on it. Did I click on it? Yeah. So let's see what it has. So here they say they are looking, number one, you need to look at what time it was posted. So this one is yesterday. This was done yesterday. Probably already they found someone they wanted to hire. Emma, can you see my connects over there? I have 54 simply because I have not been applying. So every month Upwork gives you 10 free connects. So it's been like 5 months I haven't applied for any job. I have those connects right there. So let's look at this. If you're worldwide, okay, the position is open to anyone from anywhere in the world. And here is the brief. They are seeking a thumbnail designer for a healthy niche YouTube video project. Ideally, someone that has done thumbnails in the health niche and has brought high CTR. As YouTubers, we all know what CTR is. CTR is click-through rate. Someone that can design captivating thumbnails on health niche topics that will make the viewer click on the video. Ideally looking for a person to work with long term. I guess that's why it said the $2,000 cost. It could be 1 to 2 thumbnails a week. Please do not respond if you're entry level or do not have links to your high CTR thumbnails. As channel grows, there will be bonuses and increase in pay. These are very important details to note in the proposals, not in the proposal, in the job briefs that you are going to be getting, because like you see this one is asking for someone who has experience, not an entry level. All right, so if you know your entry level, definitely you don't want to risk it, because to apply for it you need 16 connects. All right, and 16 connects are not easy to come by. Okay, so I can see we have Rachel Faraja in the building. Thank you so much, my dearest. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for being here. I know you always catch up with my live streams much later on. I appreciate you so very much. Guys, if you don't have Rachel Faraja, she's one of my channel members and she's so very supportive. She's very supportive, and I love, if there's anything I love about Rachel Faraja, is her kitchen. Make sure you go check out her kitchen and you will remove you. Oh, let me see, hide current comments. Today I'm multitasking, laptop and phone, and things are not working, some are working, but yeah, here we are. Mbove Farm, how are you, my dear? Are you ready to come up? Are you ready, my dear? I know we said 8:45 p.m. and it's 1 minute to. Are you done? If you're done, just let me know and I will add you to the screen. So by the time you get ready, I'm just explaining to people what Upwork is. I'm sharing my profile and I'm just sharing one opportunity, job opportunity that we saw there. So I was talking about getting, like taking note of these job descriptions. Like this one says, don't respond if you're an entry level or if you don't have links to your high CTR thumbnails. All right. So the cost, the payment is $5 a thumbnail, which I think is fair. to create a thumbnail. If you're experienced, creating a thumbnail will take you maybe like 10-20 minutes, and $5 for 20 minutes, that's worth it. All right, so there's that. They have shared their channel links there. You can check out what they want. I don't want to click on the links because today we're not doing that. But yeah, the thumbnail designer should be able to do the following. You should have knowledge about health and food. So if you're a nutritionist and you have good graphic design skills, this is for you. You speak fluent English, you communicate effectively, you are creative and humorous, must have knowledge of YouTube video rules and regulations. And I bet this person is looking for someone who understands things to do with copyright, because they don't want a thumbnail that will bring them trouble later on. So if you previously designed cash cow YouTube thumbnails in the health genre, please share samples of your work. Please don't send random samples that are not from this niche. Reply with word orange when you reach out. So it's important to read the description of what they are looking for, so that when you're applying, you know if it's a good fit or if it's not a good fit. Okay, so there it is. They say it's a fixed price, $2,000, but they have explained in the description that it is $5 per thumbnail. So imagine how many thumbnails you will have done by the time you get to 2,000. So activity on this job, you can see that as well. So far 5 to 10 proposals have been done. The client last viewed this 21 hours ago. He's not interviewing anyone. So if you fit this job, it is actually a good time for you to send an application, send your proposal, and try to win this job. And it's also nice to look at some of previous clients' recent history. You mostly get to see the reviews from the people he or she worked with. And as you can see, we have all these people that he worked with. We have Maria, Maldine, Kimberly, Brianna, all those people, they are listed there. And this person, this job provider, also has other opportunities. All right, so you can check them out there. Okay, so we've gone briefly into what a job looks like. Yeah, so before we get there, let's keep scrolling. 20 hours ago, thumbnail creator. And the reason why I'm getting YouTube thumbnail design, I will tell you shortly. It's because I've listed myself as a YouTube thumbnail creator or something. Like, I'm not sure. It's been a minute since I used my UPWORK. Okay, and so I want to show you my profile there. And since Mbuvi is already here, she can give us, when she comes on, she will help me to fine-tune my profile so that it is appealing to job givers out there. So you're just about to see what how my UPWORK profile looks like. And this I created such a long time ago, over a year. All right, so this is what I've said. Number one, the title is I'm a virtual expert at your service. Solutions in a flash. Oh my God, that sounds even sad. But let's keep going. I go ahead to say, are you in need of a seasoned professional with proven track record of excellence? Look no further. I come with 10 years of freelancing and practical experience. Of course, the 10 years experience is out of my work experience, which I've been doing as an accountant, financial person. Yeah, so I decided to put it there because all the skills I have learned through that. Then who am I? I'm a passionate expert virtual remote worker who has a strong knack for numbers, technology, and new innovation. So I go there to explain the different academics that I have. I have a first class degree in Bachelor's of Commerce, Finance option. Then I've completed training with Yali, African Change Makers, and all those things. I also took part in Miss President, the reality TV show, if you are aware about it, the Kenyan one, Miss President reality TV show. So there's that. I've just shared there. I don't know if it is necessary, you know. I'm starting to second guess if it is necessary. And if you're following keenly, you will see that the moment Movie Farm gives us permission to look at her profile, you will be shocked at how different it is. And probably this is why she is excelling and I am not. Because I feel like I've shared way too much information here that is not contributing or pushing me to the right hires. All right. So what is my expertise? My proficiency extends across several fields. This is where, yes, I'm ready. I am ready. I am ready. If you can hear me, I am ready. But let me just send a reply there. Yeah, so I think I have a long way to go when it comes to creating a profile. Emma, you created your Upwork yesterday. What did you put in your description? What did you put in your description? Are you willing to share with us today? But no pressure, all right? Just saying, just saying. Let me see. Oh, where is my tab? I have way too many open tabs. Okay. Yeah. So let me go to the screen that I'm sharing. Yeah. So as you can see, my expertise there, I've explained all that. I'm sure you've been able to read it. I have expertise on QuickBooks Online, because they're different. We have QuickBooks Online and then we have the desktop QuickBooks, just slightly different, same concept. Surge, we have Filmora X is a software for editing videos. That is what I currently use, and I currently have actually at the moment. By the way, in case you need to use Filmora X to edit a vlog or a video, please reach out to me. I will hire it to you for a day. You can edit a video in a day, not much, right? So I have Filmora X available for you to edit. I've rarely been editing videos, and it is just sitting there paid for, not editing videos, and days are going by and we need to be making use of it. I also have experience with LMS tools. LMS are learning management software tools. This is where most course people who create coursework, that's where they post them and sell. Then Canva, my favorite is Canva. Then my other skill is YouTube channel management, and then I go ahead to just use nice language. You can advance a YouTube channel with my management services. I specialize in designing eye-catching thumbnails. I've done thumbnails for several YouTubers here that captivate your audience, and designing engaging page covers that leave a lasting, kujipigia debe. Basically, this is what I'm doing here. Oh, okay, Emma, just take your time. Just take your time. You can, yeah, take your time. We are here. So take your time and see what you created, and then listen to today's session. My guest is here and she's ready to come on. So I'm going to try and hurry this up before I introduce her to you. And when she comes, guys, make sure you ask as many questions, learn from her, listen to her story, and also she has a surprise for you. Okay, I don't know if you're ready for the surprise, but yeah, we have a surprise here today. Okay, so as we move on, I've talked about me being a YouTube channel manager. The other thing is virtual assistant skills. This is what I was talking about on Saturday. So there I go ahead to say I offer a wide range of virtual assistant services tailored to your needs, including administrative support, customer support, social media management, research and data analysis. I'm just skipping through some of them. We have lead generation, PA services, project management, transcription services, personal research, and all those things. So I'm imagining I've put all these skills on here, but they don't really convert into well-paying clients. So today I hope I will learn how I can improve this description. It's quite long and I need to make it much better. I have two other profiles inside this one Upwork that I'm going to show you shortly. So that what is this? What do I want to show you here? So there's my portfolio. I've shared the certifications that I have. I have tech skills on Filmora, Word, Canva, PR, ChatGPT, and all those things. I have this certificate from Yali Network on design-driven entrepreneurship. I have 7 habits of highly effective people. What else do I have? Let me see. Design thinking from HP Life. These are courses that you can do for free, actually. HP Life, and I think that's something we can do in a different video altogether. Online courses that you can do for free to improve your skills. All right, so my My other profile is on sales and business development, and this is the one which I charge $30 per hour. But I need to work on it. I will say that I need to work on it because I just put in something that doesn't make sense to me even now. All right, so I need to be clear about it. Then we have copy editing, and there I go ahead to say that as a Microsoft Office specialist, I think I have to work on these things. All right, so that is it. You have seen my Upwork profile. This is something that I've been trying to work on. At least I opened this profile in the year in January 2022. But by the end of 2023, I was so fed up with it and I wanted to close it. So I haven't used it for a long time. Okay. So not end of 2023, I think the beginning of 2023, that's when I gave it up. But today we are going to recover. We're going to look at it and learn more from my guest, who I believe is already here. Let me go back to my computer site and add her into the. Let me know if she's. I don't know if she's ready. Is she ready? Okay, so we are going to wait for her. Yes, she's ready. Welcome, my dearest movie farm. How are you? Can you hear me? Unmute. Hello.
Hey, hi.
Hi, welcome. How are you doing? How's everything? We have been waiting for you.
All is well.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
happy to be
awesome.
here. Yeah.
We are happy to have you too. Just a moment, please. We are happy to have you. We've been waiting to learn a lot about Upwork. We also want to hear your story. Where did you find the idea of doing Upwork? Like, how did you end up being on Upwork? How has it been working for you since you decided to do it and such things? Okay, so let me just try to set this thing up here. Sorry, don't mind me. Today things are just not working.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll put that one there. Looking lovely. How was dinner?
Dinner was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I want you to introduce yourself. Let me just introduce you to introduce yourself. All right. So everyone on the chat, our guest is finally here. We've been waiting for about 40 minutes, but she had requested it. Yeah, and we have quickly gone over what Upwork is. I've shown you my personal Upwork profile, which I think needs a lot of work to be done on. But joining us tonight is Immaculate M of Movie Farm. I know most of you have already seen her on YouTube, all right, supporting us, visiting our channels, and she has been sharing amazing content on her channel as well, which she will talk to us about much later on. Yeah, for today, we are seeing her not as a farmer, we are seeing her as an amazing online worker or someone who has experience and expertise with the Upwork platform, which we have been trying to understand for a while. And she's going to help us today understand where it came from. So without any further ado, I'm going to allow her to introduce herself, tell us who she is. Yes, so the floor is yours, Emma. Welcome.
Thank you so much, Robertina, for having convened all this and for us to just talk about the opportunities in Upwork, because I know many people do not know much about Upwork or if there are any opportunities out there. So I'm happy to explain to your people and whoever
Yeah.
will watch this later, what Upwork is all about and my journey in Upwork. So,
Okay.
in 2020, I know most of you know that during the Corona episodes and Corona period, the epidemic and all that, most people lost their jobs or funding opportunities were not available, and therefore, if you didn't lose your job, you were either laid off or your contract was terminated. So,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
working with from where like where I was working, my contract was terminated, of course, and we had to go home. So that
Yeah.
meant that I did not have a job way in into the epidemic. So when I was staying at home and there was no, I was doing my applications, you know how the Kenyan market is, and I wasn't being considered for any of the interviews. So I had to, being the breadwinner of the family, I had to think twice of how my life will be. So I had two choices: either be stay in Nairobi and look for opportunities, or close up my house and go home and farm.
Yeah.
But I knew
I
that
can
I did not
imagine.
I knew that I did not have the capital to start farming. I do not
Yeah.
have a
Mm-hmm.
house in the farm yet, and
Yeah.
therefore, what does that mean? Does it mean that I'll go back home and stay with my mother, or
Mm-hmm.
so? It was quite a dilemma, and therefore,
Yeah.
uh, I had to look for online jobs. So I've done quite a few actually.
Mm-hmm.
So into the groups and talking to people, I came to know that they were transcribing. I think Kenya market, most people know about writing. So they'll tell you
Yeah.
about academic writing, they'll tell you about academic jobs and accounts, and then they will tell you about transcribing and all that. I think there are many platforms, the online platforms that people can get work, but
Mm-hmm.
skills there were not aligned to the skills that I have.
Yeah.
Because you'll find that online writing, even now that ChatGPT is here, anyone can write, and
Yeah.
I don't like writing, unfortunately.
Mm.
So I'm not a
Same.
person who So I love numbers. My
Yeah.
skills are, I do computer, I like Excel, I love numbers, and that's how how I feel my passion. Like I can look at numbers the entire day and not get bored. But
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't write an ebook. So I knew that I was looking for an opportunity that I will not do passionately because I don't like it,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
there was a lot of competition because at some point into the pandemic we used to buy those accounts very expensive, and you had to
Mm-hmm.
have
Yeah.
a VPN. If you've done such accounts, you have to maintain a VPN, you have to
Yeah.
have a PayPal that is not Kenyan related, and so there was just too much that I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
handle. And the stress kept piling, and the bills needed to be paid.
Yeah.
At some point, I had an account called Scribe Me. I don't know if one of you guys have ever
Transcribe
had.
me.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I think it's transcribe me. Yeah.
Transcribe, and that platform, like you couldn't even hear what those white people were talking about, and you're required to transcribe at a certain
Mm-hmm.
format, and
Yes.
therefore I think I was earning 100 shillings. A
And
hundred
I can
shillings. Like
imagine.
I did like a whole day. You've only had a
Mm-hmm.
hundred shillings. So
And after working an entire day.
after working for an entire day, and then I asked myself, surely, how will 100 shillings pay my rent, pay my bills?
Yeah. Yes.
So it was not sustainable. I also
Mm-hmm.
went ahead and had an account for rev.com.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw someone in my estate posting it into a group, and
Mm-hmm.
they said if you want an account, online training, and if you want
Hello. Unmute.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
You're back.
so
You're okay.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so I saw someone from my estate WhatsApp
Mm-hmm.
saying that they train people on online jobs. So I got interested, like, what are you training?
Mm-hmm.
So he told me
Yeah.
that they are doing Rev, and he
Mm-hmm.
will teach me how Rev works, and I will buy the account.
Okay.
So I said, okay, do you know I paid
Mm-hmm.
20,000? I
Uh-huh.
had to look at 20,000,
Mm-hmm.
got an account. I was
Mm.
trained on how to put the VPN and how to
Yeah.
do the entire Rev transcribing. At least for them, they do these videos. So the captioning. So it's more of a caption. So we were not doing
Oh.
transcribing. We were doing
Mm-hmm.
captions.
Ca-
So captions were
yeah.
interesting because we'll get a video, and Rev is one of the highest paying actually. So you'll get
Yeah.
a small
Mm-hmm.
video. You actually
Mm-hmm.
most of them were like YouTube videos. Then you caption
Yeah.
them, and then they
Yeah.
they had a software that guides you, so you'll at least put opening whatever's and formatting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that one was interesting up to
Mm-hmm.
until you needed a VPN. So
Mm-hmm.
one day I think I maintained the account for a month. And then as you
Mm-hmm.
grow, you can't be given many videos because you are still a learner. So they are those levels. So the
Okay.
videos that I'm getting are not paying me
Mm-hmm.
enough, and they are not long enough to pay me enough. Secondly,
Yeah.
I'm not confident, so I can't
Mm-hmm.
do as much work as most people.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
then being new to the platform, I was not making enough to pay my bills. At least it was around, there was a time I did 7,000. I was very excited, and that is 7,000 in a week. So Rev pays you on a
Yeah.
weekly basis on a Monday.
Mm-hmm.
So seven, I
Mm.
was feeling like, okay, this is it, this is it. So I tried the next time, I pushed myself and I could see the money coming. But the issue was
Mm.
only VPN. So one
Yeah.
morning,
Mm-hmm.
I wake up, I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what electricity did, and my
Oh.
internet went off, and my
Yeah.
VPN didn't work. And that's how I lost the account with money that
What?
I've not withdrawn.
What?
Mhm. They shut it off and they
Wait.
write you an email.
So it was oh, so the
The
when the
VPN,
electricity went out, the VPN shuts out. So in Rev eyes, you are not
they
in their country. So they yeah, 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 yeah.
write you a very
How
good
did you
email.
feel?
I'm telling you, I don't know. I was depressed. I
I
was
can
depressed.
imagine, and it's at a moment when you haven't even withdrawn the money you have earned.
You
I
have
wish they
money
would
in
just
your
pay you and
account.
let you go. Yeah.
You wait for Monday, and you know you've joined all these WhatsApp groups, and you've seen
Mm-hmm.
people say my account has been shut down. My account has been shut down,
Yeah. Yeah,
and
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no payment, and you know a Monday
Mm,
will come, and there's no money in your
yeah,
PayPal account.
yeah. And you're waiting for that money to pay rent, to pay school fees,
Yes,
to buy food, to look glamorous, to go out, you know. So it can be a blow.
imagine. I got depressed. I
Mm-hmm.
must have cried. Yeah, it was stressful. I just
Yeah.
shut down, and I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have. I
Mm,
was like, okay, this is it. Like, this is it.
mm,
Like, what is this? What is God teaching me? Like,
yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Those are some of the moments we go through before we realize what we actually need to do to succeed. I like what you said when you mentioned the thing about uh, you are not going to pay rent with 100 shillings, so you had to think outside the box. And
mhm,
at that moment, assuming you didn't, or of course, I know sometimes it's a thing with how nature has been set to play out for you or for your life, this rev opportunity came at a right time, you know. But imagine if it didn't come out, would you have thought of any other way to try and make some money or bring yourself out of that difficult moment of you've just lost your job due to COVID? It's something you cannot control, and here you are. The much you can do, you've been transcribing for a whole day. The much you've earned is 100 shillings. 100 can't even, you can't even buy bread and milk with 100 shillings nowadays. So at that moment, assuming this thing to do with rep didn't come up, and also going back to the fact that you said you wanted to do something you really loved, not writing, you wanted something to do with numbers, would you have been open to do something, just anything, as long as it is online work? Like if it had pushed you to that extent of you have to write to earn, would you have done it? Or what else would you have done?
I I looked at the option. There's a time actually okay, I would say that WhatsApp group help because okay, like where I
Yeah.
live, I think people post a lot on what they're doing.
Mhm.
So I was asking around like, who can train me
Mhm.
how to write.
Yeah.
And I came across someone who had a workstation, like how you people were getting houses, rental houses, and put in work the workstations. That time
Yeah. Yeah.
writing it is huge. So
Yeah.
I go to this guy and I tell him I want to write. And he asked me for my email address and then he told me,
Yeah.
write for me, I don't know, to 50 words on how the pandemic has, I don't know what he told me, or something to do with COVID.
Yeah. Mhm.
I went home and then he told
Mhm.
me, send it to me within 2 hours and let you know if you can write. 250
Yeah.
characters. I went home, sat
Characters.
down. I didn't even know what to write. I was like, okay, is this is this what I'll do every day? Because I don't lie.
Mhm.
So I was like, I got confused. I read that
Mhm.
email and I asked myself, am I going to earn doing something that I haven't even no clue about?
Yeah.
And it looks like you have to strain to write every day for you to earn. And I don't know how much he was paying for the 250 whatever's, but
Mhm.
it's just I just knew that I can't write. Like that's not me, and I had to
Mhm.
look for an alternative. So
Yeah.
before even after Rev, I had made like how we have like these friendships in WhatsApp groups. So I'd made friends
Mhm. Yeah.
in WhatsApp that at least they are doing the online thing.
Mhm.
I actually got a lady who also taught me how to do it in Rev. That time I think
Yeah.
I paid 3,000 Kenya shillings. I went to
How
Thika. Do
much?
you know like 3,000?
Oh, okay.
You meet someone on WhatsApp, but then I had so
Yeah.
much faith. I think it's the faith that kept me going
Mhm.
and also the
Yeah.
hope that something will come up
Mhm.
because at some point even my sisters were telling me siuende nyumbani like,
Yeah.
but now I
They,
ask
they've
myself
seen.
if I go home I will not have the
Mhm.
internet.
Yeah.
I will not have good internet, so meaning that I will not apply. If I go home, I will shut down, be depressed. I will not even look at groups. I will not even look at opportunities. So I knew
Mhm.
that I can't go home, and I knew that I can't write. So when I met all these people, I got the faith like I needed to be trained, and that time was in Rev.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
you meet someone on WhatsApp group. I don't know how much faith I had, and
Mm.
she tells, at least it was a woman, not a man. She tells me, I can't come to you in
Mhm.
Nairobi, but come to
Mm.
me in Thika. I
Yeah.
will train. We meet. I'll train you.
Mhm.
And I'm
Yeah.
here with my small laptop. At least when I lost my
Mhm.
job, the small
Yeah.
money that I had, I went to town
Yeah.
and bought a laptop.
Mhm.
I
Yes.
wasn't owning my own laptop, so I went to town and bought a
Yeah.
laptop. So at least I had the laptop,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
at least somehow I don't know how, but I could afford Wi-Fi.
Yes. It
So
happens.
I knew I have Wi-Fi and I have a laptop. So
I
the
love,
next thing
yeah. Mm-hmm.
is just my hope and getting the
Yeah.
right person to guide me. So I
Mm-hmm.
go to Thika. I do not know this
Yeah.
person at least, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't tell you to do this. Please don't do this.
Mm.
It may have worked for me,
Yeah.
but be careful.
It may,
Meeting
it
people
may
and,
not.
just going somewhere. It's not easy.
Yeah.
So the lady
Mm-hmm.
was good. She taught me how to do Rev, and that's how now I at least I could be able to be faster in Rev. But now,
Yeah.
come back. Now my account is closed.
Mm-hmm.
And the people that I know, and at least the people that I'm talking to in my WhatsApp groups, those online
Mm-hmm.
WhatsApp groups, there are many. People are selling, people are creating Gmail's account, people have, I don't know,
Mm-hmm.
fake US numbers. I'm telling you, everything out there.
Wow.
There's a
Uh-huh.
lot.
Yeah.
So there's this guy that I used to say hi, hi, hi to. And
Mm-hmm.
you know how you know someone can help you. So at least
Yeah.
una keep in touch. And huyu ni mtu mwenye, at least you know,
Mm.
he's been there. He's been there all over and he's been doing online for quite a while. So you want to know what is this that is working for him that can also work for
Yeah.
you.
For you. Yeah.
So that is the guy who opened for me, transcribe me. I don't know, transcribe
Transcribe
me.
me. Mm.
Yeah, akanifanyia mpaka ka exam nikafanya.
Mm-hmm.
So when I looked at the audio, the quality of the audio
Mm-hmm.
was not as good as Rev. So I kept struggling.
Okay.
Like Rev has good audios and good, and their system is,
Yeah.
it helps you. And then
Mm.
the account is very new. It's not paying out, so it can't pay the
Yeah.
bills. So one
Mm-hmm.
night the guy tells me, "Lakini wewe, why are you struggling so much in a
Yeah.
in a field that everyone is competing, and yet you have
Mm-hmm.
the skills to do
Yeah.
something else?"
Mm-hmm.
Because I told him about my background, like Excel work,
Yeah.
accounting. I'm a
Mm-hmm.
professional. I had worked for 12 years. Like, you can't just work and then stop working. Wow. So he tells me, by the way, there is this account called Upwork.
Mm.
And Upwork, you will get jobs that you can do, that you like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's the skill
Yeah.
that you have. That thing that
Mm-hmm.
you went to school to read, you
Yeah.
will get a job on that skill. It's only that it will be
Mm-hmm.
online, remote, but you
Mm-hmm.
will earn good money on Upwork. You stop all
Yeah.
this writing, because writing is for people who are in colleges. You know, you can't just work for 12 years and then start competing with people who are in college.
Sure. Sure.
So I asked him, okay, this account, give me the name, give me the
Mm-hmm.
website. I
Yeah.
think just the hope and striving.
Mm-hmm.
I get the website,
Mm-hmm.
and I say that it is me who will teach myself. I go to YouTube.
Yeah.
Actually, that time I was not even knowing that YouTube has lessons or YouTube does what. I was not even
Yeah.
concentrating on a YouTube channel. I
Yeah.
wake up in the morning, dress up,
Mm-hmm.
YouTube,
Yeah.
and write
Mm-hmm.
Upwork, like search Upwork.
Yeah.
I search Upwork and I find a lot of resource materials,
Mm-hmm.
lots and lots of. I had a book and I had a
Mm-hmm.
pen. I wrote
Yeah.
everything that I needed to do to open a profile. I opened the
Mm-hmm.
profile that day, used LinkedIn, because my profile is very good in LinkedIn. Linked it, got an approval
Oh,
on
okay.
Upwork.
Mm-hmm.
Immediately, they gave me a few connects to start job hunting.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then at least if before we end, I know there's a playlist that I like about Upwork. There's a lady, I think she's called Jennifer somebody. I'll give you the right
Oh my
name.
God. I
That
saw
lady.
it. I saw Jennifer, when I was setting this live stream. Remember I set it very late. I think it was yesterday. And I was
Mhm.
trying to put tags for just SEO and everything for this video. So I was
Mhm.
searching for the right keywords, and that name came up, Jennifer Upwork. It was Jennifer something, then Upwork.
That lady has done an
Wow.
amazing Upwork playlist. I watched that
Mm-hmm.
playlist. I went to
Mm-hmm.
Upwork YouTube because of course
Yeah,
they also have their
they
own
have their
channel. I
channel.
watched the
Mm-hmm.
entire playlist.
Mm-hmm.
I created my
Mm-hmm.
account and I was ready.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wow.
I
That's
said, now
amazing.
this is it. There is no
Mm-hmm.
going back. We have
There
to
isn't.
make
Yeah.
money.
I wish. Yeah, you see, I think you did it the right way, because you see, someone like me, I created an Upwork account. I didn't find the only person I can call close to giving Upwork lessons is on LinkedIn. A guy called Anthony. I don't know, maybe you know him, Anthony Moye. He's either from the Asian countries or something like that, but he has amazing tips on Upwork. But he's very um, technical, and you have to read and all that. And then I think I lost track along the way. So just hearing that you took time to learn what Upwork is, to understand how it works. You watched a whole playlist on how to get started. You followed Upwork themselves on YouTube to learn from them themselves. It means a lot. And for anyone who is watching and you are wondering how to get started on Upwork, I think it all also boils down to how much learning are you willing to do to know the right places to go to, the right buttons to click, the right words to use. Because I want to believe, like, this entire playlist from this lady called Jennifer, it has everything. And I know she is able, I'm just imagining, I'm because I've watched several tutorials before. I'm imagining she has tasks for whoever is watching, and she's maybe telling you, do this after you've done that, then this, then that, and that. And I'm glad. I just want to quickly shout out people who are on the chat. We have official Emma Moraz. She's very interested on this with this Upwork thing, and she has been asking me questions in WhatsApp and everything. And she was even here, I think, on Saturday during my virtual assistance live stream. And she's pia yeye anajituma, she's pushing herself. Emma told me she also has a bachelor's of commerce, so I don't know if she specialized in accounting or finance or the BA thing, but I think she also has a skill that she can sell on Upwork without needing to wait for someone to give her a job. Come now, I have employed you, I'll be paying you at the end of the month. She can utilize this knowledge that she's learning today from you to build her own Upwork. Yeah, so it's amazing. The first time I saw you, I was doing a live stream, and I was at work. I was playing just music, and then you came there and you told me, this is so amazing. I want something like this. No one has ever told me that. I know they come, they enjoy the music, but no one has told me they want to do a similar thing. I learned from here, from YouTube, how to set the music on StreamYard and all those things and everything. So when you told me that, I was really interested. And then I saw you in many more chats, and I realized we have so many things in common just by talking. I think I got your number from anywhere, anytime, JD, because she was also very excited. Yeah,
I asked her,
so I told her.
I want Rubisha's number.
Yeah, so she sent it to me, and immediately I reached out to you, and then we kicked it off. And I was shocked later to come learn you are also in accounting as I am. You're into numbers just as I am. This thing with getting affiliates for links, like, we have almost similar interests, and that was amazing. Because for me personally, speaking now for myself, I think I have been doing them half baked. I never go the full milestone, and I think I should start doing that. Because, as you have said, when it reaches that point when there's no other way, what do? You have to kujituma. In English, how do we say kujituma? You have to push yourself. You have to ensure you're learning what you need to learn, to do, to exercise the things you know how to do. Like in your case, you are into numbers, you're into accounting, you are project manager. you know how to do all these things, and these are things you love, as opposed to writing. Even me, I don't like writing, and that's why I love Chat GPT so much, because it helps me whenever I need to write. It helps me
I
out,
know.
especially it's like I can be maybe in a meeting and I'm supposed to write minutes and all those things, but then it is stressing me. But I'll just take an audio of that meeting. There's another software I'll share with you on WhatsApp. It helps me to write minutes. So just those things that we don't like and the things we like, they're almost similar. And I think this is why you're here. You're actually my first guest to ever come here on YouTube. I think you're my second guest. The first guest was more of a collaboration between Goga, who pushed me to do a monetization party. I know he's doing his live stream today. Today is on Wednesday. He usually does live streams on Wednesdays, Sundays, and Fridays. But I know, of course, he understands. We are all content creators, and uh, I've mentioned to everyone that today was the only day that we could do this, and we have to take the opportunities as they come, because tomorrow will be somewhere else. Who knows tomorrow? you know so
Yeah.
I think, yeah, I think we have so much in common, and that was very impressive. And the fact that you're able to separate this side of you with what we see on your channel. Many people who know Movie Farm, they know Movie Farm is a farming channel, and out of not knowing who you really are, they may just think that you're only about farming. But when you come to really learn about you, then someone can actually learn from you, learn about things to do with Upwork, online work, things to do with Rev, VPN. You're mentioning these things, which are huge, huge words that we need to understand, that they are technical to us having a successful online business or online position that helps us to earn money. I see anywhere, anytime JD is already in the building. I know she's going to be complaining that she's not getting anything, because I know her. But thank you so much, JD, for coming through. Hi, Faith, from Emma Moraz. Thank you so much, everybody who has shown up today. Yeah, so I'm joined by Immaculate of Movie Farm. Today she's sharing with us a side of her that we never knew existed. We only know her with the Movie Farm channel, unless you know her beyond that. All right, so I would like us to continue with the conversation, and I have a question for you, and this is now related to Upwork, and I hope Emma is listening. Anywhere, anytime, JD, you will come for the lessons later, but just grasp what you can at the moment. Faith, I see you. Thank you for coming. So the question I have is, now you have done all this learning, you have understood how Upwork works, and now you're in the platform. How These are actually maybe two questions which will follow each other. How then, you're already in Upwork, so how did you know how to apply for the right job? And after that, the job you apply, how many times did you apply for you to get a successful response? Like, you got a job that was a deal, and you were able to maintain that job. So basically my question is, how did you apply for a job? And when you finally got your first job, how long was it? After how long was it? Yeah, I hope my
Okay.
question is clear. Yeah.
Yeah, it's clear. I'm just checking my profile to see how many gigs of or projects. So Upwork call them projects.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can open my. But okay, I finished about 19 of them. So
Mm-hmm.
Upwork gives you connects. I think 10 connects when you join. So you have something. And
Yeah.
back then, it used to only cost you around two connects to.
Yeah. I
So,
miss
so
those days.
let's talk about connects. So, of course, Upwork is a platform. So
Mm-hmm.
the clients pay to get
Mm-hmm.
the workers, and the workers pay to get the clients. So that's how Upwork works. And
Mm-hmm.
Connect is a way of you paying Upwork for the job that you're applying for. So a lot has changed since we joined. That was in 20. I joined around 2021, if I'm not wrong. 2021 should be July. Past August, because I remember I think Crave was closed in July. So I'm there. I have my 10 connects, and I know that I should not apply for writing jobs. So I've created a good account that is selling me as a bookkeeper, that is the CPA, my profession,
Oh.
and
Mm-hmm.
also as a virtual assistant. So in Upwork, you're able to create in your own profile, you're able to create two opportunities. So you will have your main file, which will be like what you do mainly, what you can provide as a professional. And then you have the other side that you can do small things for clients, like data entry, virtual assistant. So I separated the two. And how I came to get my clients is I would check, now these are the tips now. I would check the client's budget. And again, my profile is not $50 per hour. We have to be realistic. We are in the developing world.
True.
No one will pay you 50.
Yes,
No one is paying you
exactly.
50. No one.
I like that you have mentioned that because I attended a certain virtual class the other time, the one I was talking to you guys about on Saturday, and the hope that I was given was out of this world because this person was talking about charge $45 per hour, and I was like, really? That means if I work 8 hours a day, I'm like a millionaire by the end of the month. But then it never came to work. So that's why even I was sharing earlier my Upwork profile, my current rate, because I haven't even like booked that many projects. My current rate is $3 per hour just to try and build a momentum. Yeah. So I think on that front, I agree with you. We are in the developing country. No one is coming to pay us $30 per hour unless you're, I don't know who, maybe some sort of celebrity.
So my
Mhm.
rate back then was three. I started with $3. Even when you look at my closed jobs,
Oh,
it's $3
yeah.
per hour. And
Mm-hmm.
by the way, don't underestimate $3. $3 is a lot of money
Yeah.
because you're going to work.
Mm-hmm.
A client tell you to work for 10 hours in a
Yeah.
week. So
Mm-hmm.
three times 10, and then you
So,
exchange
yeah.
rate. You have money, and
Yeah.
then you're not just dealing with that client. If you get
Mm-hmm. Have
three
fun.
or five clients, you're going to
Mm-hmm.
make good money. So what I'll tell people, and when someone sends me a profile and they're like $50, I'm like, okay. So even me, I can't pay someone $50 to look at my YouTube channel, because now the jobs that we
Sure.
are doing right now is
Yeah.
is a job that someone is bored enough, or someone is not willing to do, or someone has money to pay someone else do the job for them.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not
Mm-hmm.
and you're not struggling. You do not have an office. You're not using transport. Your only expense is internet. So,
Yeah.
and you've not even created the profile. You've not even, you have to be there to ensure that your profile has the right badges for you to get more clients.
Mm.
So I started with
Mm.
$3. Um,
Yeah.
I applied for jobs. I bought connects, and I was
Mm-hmm.
consistent. The same consistency that YouTube is talking about. That is the
Yes.
consistency that you apply jobs. You don't apply job
Mm-hmm.
today and you
Mm.
shut down your computer and open your computer after two
Yeah.
weeks. You will not get a
Yes.
job. Wake up
Mm.
in the morning.
True.
Like,
True. True.
now I'm talking for those who are like, now this is it and this is Upwork today, or because
Mm-hmm.
the situation that I was in that time, I was treating it
Mm-hmm.
as job, and I was treating it like my last option. I would wake up in the
Yeah.
morning,
Mm-hmm.
shower like I'm going to work, have
Mm.
my coffee. At 8 in the morning, I open my laptop
Yeah.
faithfully,
Yeah.
apply jobs like there is
Mm-hmm.
no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
So far, I think I've archived around 300 jobs.
Wow.
So if you've not
Oh
applied
my.
on 100, my God, you're doing nothing on Upwork.
Wow. That is such an eye opener for you to say, because one thing, that consistency, it applies in life, whether online, whether YouTube, whether content creation, whether even just showing up for your family, for your friends, and everything. So I'm
I would so
laughing because Emma Moraz is in the chat, and she created her Upwork account just like 2 days ago, and she put $30. So I'm there laughing, and it's our first time. So yeah, this is why we are here, Emma, to learn. Even me, I've been there with you, confused, not knowing exactly how much I need to put on my Upwork profile, putting I've ever put also actually have a profile. Current, I have three profiles. There's one profile which is $30. The other one is $12, and the other one, now the one you see when you open is $3. So what you're saying is right. And there's someone in the chat who I want to welcome. We have Samuel Oma Otieno, who is talking about not being too low with our rates. He goes ahead to say that if you undercharge yourself, the client might think that you will deliver poor quality work, but mostly we can put between $5 to $10. Yes, I agree with you, Samuel Oma, yeah. But you also have to understand yourself. If you're an entry level person, you've never done any Upwork before, you need that first client. Do that first job, get the first client who wants to pay low. Then as you move on, keep increasing your rate. That is what I think I would do. But I do agree, starting on something reasonable, $5 to $10. But then if it is not working, after, like Emma said, you have to be consistent. So if you're waking up every morning, taking a shower, doing your makeup, dressing up, do your breakfast, and then by 8 a.m. you're there ready to start applying for jobs, I'm sure with time things will get better, and you'll be able to, your rate will go all the way even up to that high amount, because you have something to back it up. Imagine now, sorry to use the example, Emma. I'm sorry to use the example, but it's because we're here to learn, and myself as well. Now Emma just created her account and she has put $30 to start with. Now, if I'm a client and I want to hire her, I go to her profile and I find that there is no previous work experience. So if there's no previous work experience on Upwork, of course she has her work experience off Upwork, but now she's on Upwork and there's nothing showing why she deserves the $30. Then I will probably skip to the next person. But if she had put it at maybe $5 or $3, I would consider her to give her first job. Then she does it nicely. Then on her end, she's, what do you call it, the JSS, the job success score, is it job success score? It keeps building up, and then she goes on adding on to how much she's able to charge her clients. Yeah, so back to you,
I can
back to you,
also
Emma.
I'll also answer Samuel. Samuel, why I say $3 and not 10? We are looking at now different skills. So let's say it's data entry. So we are not looking at bookkeeping, because if you're a bookkeeper, you're a CPA, or you're giving law. I have a sister who is a lawyer, so she also has an Upwork account. So I wouldn't, even when I told her to open the account, I didn't tell her to put $3, because she's giving a skill out there, or a profession out there, that needs to be paid well. So it
Mhm.
depends on the skill that you're bringing in, one. Then also the level that you're coming in. If you're just coming to do data entry, remember Upwork has all sorts of jobs. You'll do photo editing. Surely you will not do a photo editing and charge $30 per hour,
Yeah,
because the
true.
competition in India is a very big competitor in Upwork, and
Mhm.
Philippines. And if you look at those
Mm.
profiles, even someone will be top rated and still has $5, and they know how, and that
And they
someone
are so
has
aggressive.
closed over 200 jobs.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
Wow,
someone that
yes.
knows that I may close 200
Mm-hmm.
jobs, but profile yake, if you go to the profile, you'll find that even the
Mhm.
jobs that he's currently doing, they are not like highly paid,
Mhm.
but atachukua that small. But by the way, if we do the calculation, even now, the client that I've who has fed me for 2 years almost, I'm on the third
Yeah.
year.
Mhm.
That client was
Yeah.
paying me $6.25.
Mm.
But that client per hour,
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
client has fed me, and I'm very comfortable even today, even if I keep him
Mhm.
as one client because I do not have a lot of luxury to add more. And why
Yeah.
I say that is because this client has given you 50 hours a week. So you
Mhm.
work for 50 hours, but I pay you
Mhm.
$6.25.
Mhm.
If you
Yeah.
calculate
Per
$6 times
hour.
25 times 50 hours, because I make sure that by Sunday I have clocked that
Mhm.
50. I will earn
Mhm.
myself even after removing Upwork fees and ka transaction kakikuja, I
Mhm.
will have like
Yeah.
300 something with the rate that
Yeah.
we had. The luxury this time we are crying, we are crying. We had a
Mhm.
very good rate. I will earn my
Yeah.
45G
Yeah. In a week.
and in a week, and I will pay my
Mhm.
bills and I will smile. And I will
And
not push
you'll
this client.
continue with the rest of the month.
Yes, and I will not tell this client, now my rate is 10. You feed me with that.
Yeah. Mhm.
Feed me with that. Huh?
I can see JD is very excited in the chat. She's saying, I want JD. This is something you can do. Just the skill, the work that you love to do. Find it, and then now go to 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 Upwork. Emma is there saying that movie farm, you are rich. I don't know if you can see the chat. Let me just move this way. And then Samuel Omar, who is still in the chat, mentioned something else. Okay, so not she, I'm sorry. He's saying again on pricing, you check with the client budget because if the client budget is $10, you can't put 3 USD. It is important to be realistic while pricing. Yes, that's okay. If
Samuel
the
is ahead
client is
of
now
us.
willing, yeah,
He's the head of the program. We are creating the profile right now. We are not applying for jobs.
we are.
When a client says my budget is 20, yeah, you put 20 or 18. Sometimes I put a little bit lower,
Yes,
like 18,
yeah,
just to be,
just
and
to be
then I boost,
competitive.
my profile. I boost my
Yeah.
proposal for him to see it at the top. So right now we are not looking at
Uh,
the client budget. We are just like, this is
mm,
your account, because you find that
mm,
people have put the wrong rates. Surely, let me
yeah.
tell you,
Uh-huh.
Upwork works like YouTube. And why
Uh-huh.
I'm bringing us back to YouTube is because I all know that we are all familiar with YouTube right now. It's all
Yes.
about SOE. So what the client on Upwork will go and do, they
Yeah.
have a job. If they have a job
Yes.
for data entry, they will say, what a type to you. I had an opportunity to work for a client and to recruit my fellow talents. So they'll go up there
Mm-hmm.
and say, give me talent, data entry talent. Actually, you have to make sure
Mm-hmm.
that the
Oh,
description, the same tags that we are using on YouTube and the same description.
yeah.
Make sure that
Mm-hmm.
your profile doesn't just say, I am a professional or something,
Mm-hmm.
it has to
You have
mention
to
the right.
appease the algorithm. Yeah.
Yes, you have to have
They have the algorithm.
the right tags. So
Mm-hmm.
the client will go say data entry $5 if that
Mm-hmm.
is the budget, and then people will
Yeah.
at a pair because right now what the clients are doing, they're inviting people to apply. So it's not like before.
Oh,
A lot has changed. So
yes.
you'll find that sometimes you get invites, and those invites,
Mm-hmm.
it's because the
Mm.
client has checked the profiles, known that
Yeah.
Immaculate is okay with the kind of work that I'm going to post, and Immaculate is
Mm-hmm.
within my budget.
Yeah.
So it doesn't just at someone will just go out there and just post. They are also businessmen and women. So they'll go and say,
Yeah.
bookkeeper, a budget of,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why you sometimes they
This
include
much.
those
Yeah.
questions, like the questions
Mm.
that they add, and sometimes they even add
Mm.
locations. So if your profile is $100 per hour, surely, and the client
Mm-hmm.
budget
Mm-hmm.
is $10 per hour, your name will not come up.
Mm.
Your name
Yeah.
up there will
It's
not
so
come
true.
up. And
Mm.
if you've not written data entry as your
Mm.
description, your name will not come up. So that's why they
Yeah.
give you
You
two
have to.
profiles, and they give you the
Mm-hmm.
characters up there so that you can make sure that
Mm-hmm.
you put in the right tags and the
Yeah.
right
And then
skills, because
keywords.
yes,
Yeah.
it's a search engine. So, and
Mm.
somewhere right now we are just looking at the profile setup, and of course things have changed. And right now, because of our inflation and of course the expenditure is too high, of course don't do three. I did three in
Yeah.
2021. Right now, because it's
Mm-hmm.
2024, someone can do
Yeah.
five or can do six or seven, eight, whatever, whatever,
Mm-hmm.
whatever
Yeah.
comfort, uh, whatever you're
It's
comfortable
comfortable with.
with.
Yeah.
But I would still insist that you research very well. If you go to Upwork, there's I think,
Mm-hmm.
Mbula, because I know we might not
Yes.
exhaust everything today.
Yeah.
We'll also schedule another one where I show them how I
Yeah.
how I how I search my fellow talents. There's a place there that you can search for talent. So you just write
Oh,
the skill
yeah.
that you have.
Uh-huh.
If you're a bookkeeper, write
Mm-hmm.
bookkeeper and search.
Mm.
When you're searching,
Mm-hmm.
search talent.
Mm.
That one
Yes.
will give you all the bookkeepers in this world, and then you can see
Yeah.
how much
How much
they're
they
asking
charge.
for, how much they charge.
Also check
And
their profiles, how they are presenting
yes,
themselves.
you can even copy
Mm-hmm.
some of the keywords. You can copy the description up, like I am a professional accountant, blah 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 blah, and then you take it to chat gpt and tell it, give me another a different wording for this, and then you go copy paste
Yes.
it on your Upwork, and you look so professional, so at
Yeah.
least look at the skill, and make sure that
Mm-hmm.
you're also within a competitive range. Don't pull yourself first. You do not
Yeah.
have a job, so don't pull yourself
Yes.
again, put in $50 surely.
Yeah.
Fine. So now you've created your account. You're comfortable with the
Yeah.
with the rates. Upwork gives you two
Yes.
options. You can either apply a job or to be paid on a hourly basis, or you can get a job that you are paid on fixed fee. I encourage
Yes.
people to jobs that get paid on hourly, because you have that Upwork protection.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes when you do fixed fee, you might have cheeky clients. I've had a cheeky client who didn't pay me my
Yes.
$5.
Mm-hmm.
And we went on dispute
And
in Upwork.
oh my God.
And Upwork
Did you
paid me my
finally pay?
$5. No, Upwork paid me $5
Oh. So
because
if the client doesn't pay, it is Upwork who will sort you because you did your job.
yes, and mostly on when you do the when you track your hours, because Upwork, when you start a job and you
Mm-hmm.
track your hours,
Mm.
they're able to screenshot what
Yes.
you are doing. So if the screenshots show
Mm-hmm.
that you are working, of course, don't have a
Mm.
screenshot that says you are on YouTube, or your computer is
Yes.
shut. So
Yeah. Mm.
you have to make sure that you are chatting with no now I'm afraid no, no, I'm saying chatting.
I am a
You're
Christian.
doing the right you're doing the right job, so that you can be paid, because they
Yes.
will send, and you'll have like a dispute. They'll send someone to look at your
Mm-hmm.
account. They'll make sure that your account is
Yes.
okay. You're a professional. They look at the
Mm.
screenshots. They'll see anyway you've worked,
Mm-hmm.
and therefore this client has just
Mm.
been a million. And because you are on their platform, they will not deny you the money.
Yes.
They will pay.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
happens
True.
to my $5 fixed fee. This lady, I think she had issues, and we will talk
Mm-hmm.
about the different clients that I've had, because it's not all rosy.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you that you should not
Mm-hmm.
have a thick skin. It's a place
Yes.
that you will also need to fight for yourself. So you have
Yeah.
your profile very well. you've now started
Mm-hmm.
applying for a job. So
Yes.
there's a place that Upwork gives you. So there's best matches for your job. So you need to look at that.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
there's also how you write the kind of jobs that you want, and you save that
Yeah.
you save the search so that every time
Mm-hmm.
Upwork can bring you those jobs. So
Mm-hmm.
when you apply for a job that matches your skill, Upwork
Yeah.
is it's an engine. So it's a machine.
Mm-hmm.
So it will go
Yeah.
and tell the client when because I had an
Mm-hmm.
opportunity to look at the client's platform, it will go and tell the client best match.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes.
it will also
Oh.
mention it to the client that
Mm-hmm.
your skill matches what the client wants,
He's
and therefore
looking
the
for,
client
yeah.
is very comfortable asking you to
Mm,
interview because they can see
mm,
enyewe, I needed a bookkeeper.
mm,
Market is a bookkeeper, she's a CPA.
mm-hmm.
The engine has
Yes.
already told me this is a best match for her skills. Remember, in Upwork, when you're creating the profile, you've already ticked your skills. So it's not like
Yes.
you're applying for every job. I can't be having a bookkeeping job nini account na huku ninakimbia na transcribing. I'm there
Sure,
doing transcription,
exactly.
or you're there doing now you've become a social media marketer. No,
Mm, mm-hmm.
you apply for those
Focus on
skills
the thing.
that you've ticked and also skills that you know you
Mm-hmm.
can do. So if you want social
Oh.
marketing, put social marketing there.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure that you've ticked on social marketing.
Mm-hmm.
But don't just say that
Yeah.
wewe unafanya YouTube, now you've
And
become a
then,
professional in bookkeeping.
yeah, it doesn't match, and you'll never appear in any search, and you'll never get invited to apply for
You'll not
these jobs.
you'll not appear. Then when the client receives
Yeah.
your profile lapo, they are also notified.
Yeah.
They will be notified that you are a
Mm-hmm.
best match or not.
Mm-hmm. Eh, wow.
Tip
That
number
is,
two.
that's a very serious tip, yeah? And before you continue, let me cut you short for a moment. I switched my layout because I'm now in the charger. My phone is about to die, but I won't let it. We can talk for as long as you want. And just to highlight the people who are on the chat as you take a breather, we have Stacy Pinky. Thank you so much for coming through. Samuel still there. Did I see anyone else? And then for those who are just joining us, my beautiful co-host for the day is Immaculate. She has a YouTube channel called Movie Farm. I'm sure most of you have seen her channel, supporting you guys. And today we are looking on her other side. She's teaching us about Upwork. So make sure you have your notes, your pens, write everything she's telling us. Right now, she's giving us tips to succeed on applying for a job on Upwork, and she has just given us the first one. Make sure you are searchable, you are a best match for the job you're applying for. Not movie Official Emma Moraz is saying that Movie Farm, my namesake we should be rich together. Emma is the one who created the profile 2 days ago and put $30 as her hourly rate. And then she went ahead to ask a question. If do you chat with your client on Telegram or qua emails? Then that is a question maybe you'll come to later on.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think
I
so far.
can
Oh,
answer her.
basketball fan, how are you? Welcome. Oh, you want to answer? Okay, let me shout out the people who are in the chat, and then you can go ahead to answer. I see basketball fan. Thank you so much for coming through, my dear friend Rosie from Ireland. Nice to have you here. We have Gracie Carey Mission saying hello everyone to us all. Fred Dangote, welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you all so very much. Yeah, I think that's it. Very interesting and important tips from basketball fan. And then Samuel Omar goes ahead to say, never communicate with your client outside the platform. So back to you, Emma, with tip number two.
Yeah, don't communicate with your clients outside because that's going against Upwork policies. So they may shut down your account, and it's not
Mhm.
advisable because you will be conned. Someone will tell you, "Do for me a job." You've
Mhm.
follow this link, do for me a job on Telegram. You'll go ahead, do that
Yeah,
job. No one will pay you. So before you start any
sure.
job on Upwork, make sure that you have a contract. And the two
Mm-hmm.
contracts are either you have a hourly contract or you have the fixed fee. But don't
Mm-hmm.
start any work without the
Without
contract. Yeah.
and through Upwork.
Yes, and if a client has told you to, has given you the job, they will give you now platforms for you to work, depending on what kind of job you have. So after you've gotten that contract, then now the client will share their emails. You will talk even on different platforms like Slack, Teams. You will meet a bigger team, and it will be like a day-to-day work, like how you do your office work. But you will
Oh
have a
yeah,
contract that you get paid on a weekly basis.
yeah.
Yeah. So now back to, you have your profile which is ready and it's not $30 per hour. It is something that is reasonable and it's something that you know
Yeah,
you're comfortable doing. Tip number one on how I apply
and you
for a
can
job.
deliver.
Yes.
Yes.
Tip number one of how I apply a job as soon as you see it.
Yeah.
2 minutes, 1 minute, job imekuwa posted, and that's why I tell you consistency is very key. Don't wait for a
Mm-hmm.
job at sasa umeona 3 days and then now you're
Now
applying.
you
You're
are
applying,
applying. Too late. You're wasting
too,
connects.
you're wasting your
Yeah.
connects. So the first thing to do before you start wasting your connects, make sure that you're applying a job as soon as you see it. Ikikuwa pale 3 minutes and you
Mm-hmm.
know this is something that I can
Mm.
do. Have your cover letter, and we'll discuss about cover letters, and I know another day. Have your cover letter ready,
Yeah.
tweak it a little bit, or
Mm-hmm.
go to ChatGPT kidogo haraka haraka, tweak it. Make sure that you have all the descriptions that the client wants, and you're comfortable. Copy
Yeah.
paste it, submit your proposal.
Mm-hmm.
Don't look at jobs that are 2 hours, 3 hours. A job that someone has
Hizo
already received
zishapita.
50, 20 to 50 proposals, wachana nayo. How the
Yeah.
client platform is, they have number one, number two, number three,
Mm-hmm.
number four. Venye inaendelea hivyo, Immaculate amepost number
Yeah.
50 pale. Who is reading
Kabla
all that?
kufikie.
No one is reading.
Nobody.
Be
Mm-hmm.
the first to apply. Inatoka pale, Immaculate has already applied. Akiangalia hivi anaona hapo has told me this is the best match. Oh, this is interesting. Oh, let me look at her account. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
she has a match. Oh, Immaculate, are you ever available for an interview?
Yeah. Exactly.
Tip
Wow.
number two, make
Mm-hmm.
sure that you look at the client's profile. Like the Upwork gives you a place where you can see that the client is verified. Stop applying,
Yeah.
wasting your connect with someone who is not verified. Well, there are many
Very
clients from
true.
India who are joking on Upwork. Don't.
Mm. Oh yeah.
Upwork,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Upwork
yeah.
is
That's another thing.
a US based account.
Company.
I don't say you
Yeah.
concentrate on US, but there's a place on Upwork
Mm-hmm.
where you can select even the locations that you want. There are jobs that you may not even do them because of time zones. There's that's
Mm.
a story for another day. There's a job that I used to
Mm-hmm.
do at 1 a.m. to
Mm-hmm.
9
Because
a.m.
of you have
because of
to.
time, because that person was sitting in Australia
Yeah.
and they needed me to work 10 hours. So you start your
Mm.
job, you start your day at 1 a.m. I have
And
struggled.
at 9. Woo!
Until 9 a.m. Can you imagine? Okay,
Yeah.
because I did not have another option, and my day was
Yeah.
very okay because I
Mm-hmm.
was not having an 8 to 5 job. So I would wake up very
Mm.
faithfully, shower, have my coffee, work until 9. 9, when people are going to work, I sleep until 2. So it
Mm-hmm.
depends. Pia nilikuwa nimejituma, so at least I needed the money. So yeah. So now make sure
I
that this
know.
client,
Mm-hmm.
if the client is
Yeah.
verified, you're good. The next thing that I
Yes.
check at the hiring
Mm-hmm.
rate. Don't waste your connects with people who
Oh.
are at 30% hiring rate. This person has posted 100 jobs. He never
And they
recruits
never hire.
and they
Mm.
never hire.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
That is a joker.
Mm-hmm.
That is someone who will waste your connect. So me, I
Mm.
tell myself, unless that is a new
Mm-hmm.
client. If it's a new client,
Mm.
utaona
Mm-hmm.
Upwork gives you
Yeah.
information and tells you this client joined Upwork yesterday
Mm-hmm.
or this month, and therefore maybe this is
Mm-hmm.
his first job. And pay Kiko, his first job, Upwork will give you like he has posted 5 jobs, and maybe some of them
Yeah.
are ongoing, and therefore hata kama is the hiring rate is at zero, is still a potential
Mm-hmm.
client because
Mm.
is verified, and you can see that
Yeah.
he joined recently. But people
Yes.
who have been there from 2018, surely, why would you waste your connect? Someone joined Upwork in 2018 and has never recruited,
And they have never hired. Those ones
or
are
they,
like, yeah,
or
that's very
they are,
serious because it's like these people who post job applications for formality. People apply, kumbe they already have their person, like now in offline life.
or
Mm.
even some they're just jokers. Maybe they're not, and more, or
Yeah.
maybe sometimes they're also looking
Mm-hmm.
at Akina official Mora because she's new. They want talent that will
Mm-hmm.
do them free work, but then there are clients in Upwork who want
And then
free
they
work,
disappear.
and then they
Mm.
disappear, and then they'll.
Actually,
Mhm.
you see, like where you said about making sure that these this client, right, when you're anapeana job is a client, uh for when you're doing your job search, there's a place you can do filters and select only verified jobs,
Yes.
verified clients or something like that. So just pick the verified ones. So let me
Mm.
just quickly acknowledge the people who are in the chat. We have Gracie Kerry Mission has been here with us. Official Emma Moraz says kuna yenye niliapply nilikuwa number 5. That's good actually, Emma. At least you are not number 50. That's good. So keep applying. As you have heard, it is consistency. Wake up early in the morning. If you can invest some money to buy the connects so that you be applying as many opportunities as they come your way. As you've heard, our co-host today, she told us that she has archived about 300 applications. It's not easy. So you have just done your first one. Keep going until you get your job and maintain them. All right. So we also have Rioba Duke. He's saying, how about the increased connect requirements? They are too many. I've also noticed that as well when I look at Upwork. I think that's another thing that has been discouraging me lately. When I try to apply for a job, you find that you need like 16 connects to apply, 8 connects to apply, and those I think they are also vile bei ya vitu imepanda, the way the price of the economy is going up, even the connects are going higher. So we also have anywhere anytime JD still in the building. Thank you. Gracie Kerry Mission says she has a premiere. It's okay, Gracie, thank you for stopping by. All the best to you as you go attend your premiere. We have Rioba who says hello to you. I created an account recently and it has been given talent rising badge. How can I go about landing job? Wow, that's a good one. So, you, host, I think you can tackle that one. Yeah, and we also have Bible knowledge in the building. And who else? Emma. All right, so back to you with your tips, and then you can tackle Rioba Duke's question.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing. It looks like the talent that he's bringing on Upwork is on demand, and that's why he's
Mhm.
quickly getting the batch right away,
Yeah.
even before
Mhm.
him closing any job. So, Ryoba, maybe you can tell us on the chat what talent or what skill are you bringing on Upwork, and then I'll be able to guide you. But it looks like you've set up your profile very well, and maybe you can share with the team your link, and then we will be able to view that. That's awesome, and you've done well. It's not easy for someone to just get in and get a batch right away. And how you're
Yeah.
going to get your first client is to make sure that you're applying to for jobs that match your skill. So on the jobs place, there's a place that says best match. Does it say best match, or let me just see so that I don't give you information that is already outdated. Tuende kwa jobs, my find work. Just give me a
Yeah.
minute.
So,
It says best
okay, no
matches. So
problem.
there's the my
Oh, best
feed.
matching. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so make sure that you click on best matches. So Upwork will get all these good jobs for you that match your skill. Like now,
Yeah.
mine, when I click best matches, it's giving me bookkeeper hiring immediately. Start today. Someone wants to hire
Wow.
me, and that person has
Mm-hmm.
5 stars, has spent 6,000 on Canada, payment verified. Wow. The only thing that I
Mm-hmm.
cannot do right
Everything
now is
is taken.
the job was posted 3 hours ago and it has 50 plus
Ah,
proposals. But
yeah, so
everything
that's
looks
way too
awesome for
many.
that client. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So back to our tips. So you've checked
Yeah.
this client's hiring rate. I take a hiring rate of 67% to
Mm-hmm.
100. Anything below
Okay.
67 is a joke to me. So pass. I
Yeah.
do not want to
Mm-hmm.
waste my 16 connects.
Yes, exactly. But then
I
it's
will
so
not.
painful. The moment you apply for, there's something that used to happen. I used to apply for jobs, and then I don't know if how it would happen for me. I would get my connects back. I don't know if the job is removed, and I think I was making the mistakes you're telling us not
If
to make.
no,
I think I
if
used to apply on
uh,
a unverified person, and then Upwork removes that listing, and then I get my connects back or something like
oh
that.
yeah,
I'm
the
not sure.
scammers. Yes, the scammers. So
Yeah.
sometimes when a job is removed from Upwork, then Upwork would not
Hmm.
take your money because of course they have this client and they have seen is a scammer, so they will return for you your connects. Or sometimes when the client answers your proposal and you're invited for an
Yeah.
interview, they also refund you your connects.
Oh, wow.
Mm,
Wonderful.
mm.
Emma has another comment there. She also got the badge, but hakumbuki ni ya nini. Yeah, so don't worry, Emma. When your laptop is okay, you can just come back to this chat. And because I know your namesake Emma is also sharing all the tips that you will need, all the questions you will have, they will be answered in this live stream. So actually, we are already now 2 hours in. I don't know, we can look over the tips, answer any questions, and then we can call it a night. And then we can reschedule another one to look deeper into now pricing yourself, those things. Yeah.
Yeah, so now you've applied. The client is awesome. It's best match. So you've made sure your proposal look great. Your cover letter, and I don't attach anything. So if you have something to attach, then you're on the right track. You can attach. Sometimes me, I don't attach my certificates because they're already there on my profile, and
Yeah.
the link that we will share with you before we go. I think I'll give you the link for the lady. She'll even tell you
Yeah.
how to write good proposals. So I know
Mm-hmm.
our Kenyan market sometimes demand us to write a big. I don't know if the job market has changed. I've not applied for a job for quite
Mm-hmm.
a while, but don't
Mm-hmm.
do paragraphs and notebooks and novels. This client doesn't have
Ah,
time.
yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
don't do a big paragraph saying that you are Emma, you come from Kenya. He already knows your name, by the way, from
Yes.
your profile. They know your name. Don't
Mm-hmm.
repeat your name.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say you're from
Yeah.
Kenya. They already know the location. Your account is set up.
Mm-hmm.
They already know. So be very precise. And this lady gives you even like, you can even pitch yourself in one
Mm-hmm.
sentence.
Yeah.
Sometimes I
Wow.
just give a few just for me. And what has worked for me, I just say hi. Actually, you go to another tip is if the client has other close jobs, just go and
Yeah.
see the name of that client. Check if any of the freelancers have left their review and they have named this client. If they have named this client and you
Mm-hmm.
know this client is called Robertina, or the client has inboxed you for you to apply, at least
Mm-hmm.
the profession. Hi Robertina, I see that you're looking for a
Yeah.
bookkeeper.
Mm-hmm.
You're going directly. Hi, Robertina. I see you're looking for
Yeah.
a bookkeeper. I am a CPA. I
Mm-hmm.
have 12 years of
Mm-hmm.
experience in bookkeeping.
Yes.
If you have past work, you
You're
can just
telling
mention
the important things.
important. The go small, and
Mm-hmm.
you have 12 years of experience in this, and you're sure that
Mm-hmm.
you can deliver on the project because you have the right experience and the skill. Alafu na mention hapo tu skills zenye amesema hapo ameandika ChatGPT will also help you. And the other thing that
Yeah.
I also do, and I've seen it work, is make sure that you say
Mm-hmm.
that you have good internet connection, and make sure that you say
Yeah.
that you have a dedicated laptop. Yani, you have the assets. Yeah? You're
You
not
have,
coming
yes, you
because
are
you have a
reliable.
ati uko na kasimu hata ujui utafanya kazi aje. Make sure that you mention
Yeah, I
that
will borrow my neighbor's laptop.
you have a computer, a very fast, a good machine,
Yeah.
or even say you have
Mm-hmm.
you have a computer or a workstation with an extra monitor. Yeah?
Yeah,
This one will know that this person
exactly.
is a
Mm,
freelancer and he is looking.
mm,
Eh? He's looking for work.
yeah,
And then of course you end and say that you are excited to hear from him and that you're open to interview through
yeah,
yeah, to interview. Eh?
yes, yes.
Yani, something precise. Don't start saying a
Mm.
lot of things. I know Kenyan market taught us to do this long. I started
Yeah,
school
and
in,
then,
and then finished university in, and now I'm
yeah,
working in a few years after working. Now I do not have a job. I'm a freelancer. Stop.
yeah, yes. Giving stories that are unnecessary, and I think I'm part of that thing because earlier I was looking at my Upwork profile, and today I made that profile maybe like it's been a long time since I looked into my Upwork account, and
Mhm.
today when I was reading it, I was like, Robertina, why are you giving all these stories? Oh, I was in Miss President. Oh, I was doing Yali. I don't know where. I don't think they matter to the client. The client just needs to know what can I do for them. And I think I have homework to do there. I need to go change it, let it reflect the things that I can offer, the skills that I have that I'm willing to get paid for and do happily, and I like what you said with avoiding these stories and being being trendy. Don't do the things we have been taught to do from a long time ago. The old market is gone. Right now we are in Gen Z generation, and they don't want to know where you went to school. They just want to know, can you do this or not? Yes, no, simple. Yeah, so that's amazing. There's something here. Samuel Omar, who is still with us in the chat, says, don't attach the work sample unless you have approval from the previous client or put watermark on your sample. I think that's okay and correct because let's say you're a logo maker and you have logo samples for this client, and if you send them the logos and they disappear, they have the logos. But if you put a sample, then you've somehow protected yourself from your work being stolen from you. Yeah. So what else is there? Yeah, you can continue with the
Yeah.
tips.
Yeah. So now at least you've applied for the right job. Make sure that you are online. Please don't apply for a
Mm-hmm.
job and shut off for 2 weeks. Then you come back to
Yeah.
find that
Yeah.
client has already was inboxing you. You didn't even know. Yeah, you've not
Mm-hmm.
responded to that
Mm.
inbox because now you are busy with YouTube.
Yeah. You are
So Upwork,
divided. Your attention is divided.
yeah, so Upwork has a mobile app, so you can just go on
Mhm.
Play Store and open Upwork
Yeah.
from Play Store. And that's the mobile
Mm-hmm.
version. You can't work on that. You
Mm.
need to have a computer with you for you to be able to work.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
uh,
So sorry to cut you short. I want to ask you something. We had an idea earlier about a giveaway. Are we still up for that? Because if it is there, I think it's about time we set the giveaway up so that people can type, maybe they can type Upwork, Emma Upwork, or something like that to enter the giveaway, and then we'll draw towards the end. Or we can do the
guys,
giveaway in the next live stream.
you guys are the pros. I don't know how your DD is it?
No, I can
Uh,
do it here. I can do from here.
okay.
Yeah.
So
So,
instead of doing Upwork, because I know it'll
mm,
go to backend, so you can just do your name
yeah.
because it's your channel. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
then I think let me set it up as you continue to speak about the next tips. Is that okay?
Yeah. So now you've known your clients, you've applied for your first job. Please don't, even if you don't hear from the client, don't lose hope, because as I can tell you right now, Upwork is a very good platform. It's a platform that you will not worry about your money, and there's no VPN needed. There are no buying of accounts. It's free. No one is asking you for money to apply for these jobs other than the connects. And yes, the connects have been they have increased over time. Our time, it was very easy to get a job with just two connects, but right now I think what Upwork is doing is to ensure that they have the right talent, making sure that they have sieved off jokers and people who cannot afford to pay for the platforms, if I may call it. And of course, inflation is everywhere, and everyone is looking for money. So I'm thinking that that's why they have raised their connects. But please, 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 that small, that 16, I sometimes I call it 16 bob. That connect, the 16 connects. If you have smaller money, if you can be able to buy a dress and you're struggling, or a shoe that you do not need, or you will not wear in the next 3 months, why can't you just buy that connect and secure yourself a good client who will empower you? So I think I've talked about having a good the tips, having a good profile, making sure that you're competitive, making sure that your profile has the best rate, making sure that your profile has two accounts. If you've done projects before, you can create a project. It's free. You can create as many projects as you can. You can do a project for graphics, a project for logo, a project for, and those projects, a buyer, a client can go and buy your project. You don't need even to work on this hourly thing. So if you have such, if you're a web designer, you can do a project on web design, and then you say, like, how much does a web design, what how much that do you want to be paid for a web design? That is the professional thing, and that's something that you cannot charge $3. So you will go there, create your profile, make sure that if website is 50,000, make sure that you put 50,000, because that is what website is all about. So let's not confuse ourselves. These
Mm.
hourly jobs, they are jobs that you'll do day to day, and they are jobs that are simple to do, like data entry, photo editing, writing. If it's writing is your skill, there are all sorts of writing in work. Doing an ebook, reading emails, answering calls. Those are some of the
Yeah.
small duties, because they are like secretarial duties that you can charge a lesser fee. But if you're doing a web design, you know how to do web design from beginning to end. You can buy, I don't know, you can do this Safaricom thing, managing back end. Surely that is not a $3 job. Charge,
Yeah.
do you, and make sure that you've done projects. There's a place for projects, and there's a place for
Mm-hmm.
someone can pay
Uh-huh.
you just to consult with you. And consulting
Oh,
with you means that they can come and buy your time on Upwork and
yes.
consult with you.
Yeah.
Someone can come and you can create a consultancy fee for, check for me my YouTube
Mm.
channel. You know how much,
Yeah.
or like the time you need to check someone's YouTube channel. So if that time
Mm.
is you need to be paid 5K or 10K for that, you make sure that you've indicated YouTube consultancy, and you're charging 10,000. It is there.
Wow.
There's that the platform
That's
is there, and
amazing. I think I should look into that.
you get
That
clients
might
who
work with me.
mm.
Mm-hmm.
There are places where you're only consulting. There's a time I consulted, just someone wanted to know what is our pay as you earn, and
Yeah.
our taxation laws. That is not something that, because it's a
Uh,
call. That is not something that someone will
mm,
pay you. It's just at $3 per hour. Now your call, it'll take 30 minutes. No, umeshampea the
mm,
old professional that you know. So that is something that the client
yeah.
will buy from you. So it is,
Mm-hmm.
if it is
Mm,
$50, it is $50 for that one service, that one call. But what we are calling $3 to $10 or $5 to $10, it's that work that you are doing on a day-to-day basis,
yeah.
and you have been given many hours to do. So now you have your profile. I'll keep repeating this, but you don't forget. You have your
Yeah.
profile, you have this rate. You
Uh-huh.
make sure that this client has almost 100% hiring rate. You're the first person to apply, or even the fifth person to apply, because this job has just been posted like this and you paid for it. Then the other thing that I think right now they are doing, because they want to eat our connects, is for us to boost the profile. If you have small money, please boost your profile. Make sure that you're just there on the top so that the client can see you. When the client sees you, you'll get a
Oh.
notification that your profile has been viewed, and you just pray very
Mm-hmm.
well that the client will ask you for an interview.
Yeah.
If you get an interview, please show up for the interview. Make sure you're on time, dressed for the interview. Just don't come without your hair not combed, or you just woken up. Make sure that you're showing up for
Yeah.
the interview, because the client wants to see your face.
Looking
Don't
professional. Yeah.
Yeah, don't go to the interview and then you put your webcam off. Please, no.
Mm-hmm.
If you're
Mm-hmm.
not ready, make sure and they are always courteous. They ask, Immaculate, please tell me the best time you are available. Because these are white people, they respect people's time. So you will tell them the time that at least you are comfortable with. Go do something. Make sure that your light is okay, that someone can see that enyewe huyu is a professional that is looking for money, and they are looking presentable, so that you can get that job. And then now
Yeah.
it's back, and I know we've been talking over this, and I know, okay, I have so much love for Upwork until I can talk the entire day for Upwork. And let me tell you something. Why I'm so passionate about
Mm-hmm.
Upwork is because it gave me an opportunity when I thought I'd lost it. It gave me an opportunity
Yeah.
when I thought the world was coming to an end. And at that time, I was
Mm-hmm.
in a very, very bad. I was in a very, very bad space. By the way, my
Yeah.
life without Upwork, I don't know if maybe I wouldn't have survived. But God gave me an
I can
opportunity
imagine.
to give
Mm-hmm.
me a second chance, and I applied. I showed up, I was consistent. I bought those connects, I applied as many jobs as possible. And in another session, we'll talk about the clients. Some clients out there are very crazy, and some are very nice clients. And
Yeah.
even before we close, I can tell you for this Upwork, as
Yeah.
there's a time in 2020, not 2023, 2022.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was calculating how much I was earning in a month, and I can tell you
Yeah.
for free, I was
Yeah.
earning
Yeah.
500,000 Kenya shillings.
What? If
Yes.
that
So
is not motivation, I don't know what else is.
I was
Emma,
this
did you
same
hear that?
I was
Emma
earning
Moraz.
so as we
That's in
close
a
up,
month. And
is a
wow,
very
that's nice.
client. If
Mhm.
you want
Yeah.
it, if you're
Mm-hmm.
serious. I used to
Yes.
have different clients with different rates, as low as
Mm-hmm.
3 and as high as
Yeah.
27. There's a good Brussels guy who gave me an
Mm-hmm.
opportunity
Yeah.
and was paying
Mm-hmm.
me $7.5 per hour.
Wow.
And I had
Wow.
a
And that's
lot of
how many
Botswana,
hours a week?
20 hours a week.
What?
I used to
Wow.
have a
Wow.
Botswana person, insurance company, that was paying $15 an hour. You're free
Mm-hmm.
to do anything during the day, but just work for us for 4 hours in a day. You earn your
Yes.
$15. And I used
That's
to have a
amazing.
limit of $20, 20 hours in a week. So there's a time
Yeah.
that I was feeling so awesome, and I used to earn
Mm-hmm.
500 Kenya shillings.
In a month.
Tell you right now,
Offi-
the
Official
things,
Emma is there getting very excited, talking
the things that
anti-Mado
Upwork,
because,
the things that
hey,
Upwork has got for me, the car that I'm driving right now, I flew
yeah,
Niliaka Pesa, took KQ, talked to an
mm-hmm,
agent. I need a new
yeah,
car, Mombasa, Gari.
wow. I love how you're demonstrating Mombasa, Gari.
So that's Upwork for
That's
me.
nice. Do you know what? You have done an amazing thing today, because let me tell you, all these people who make a lot of money, like just the way you've mentioned, I'm even shaking trying to mention that figure with my mouth, like making that kind of money in a month. I know how to, we don't want Zakaya to pass through here,
We
but
pay
yeah,
VAT, we pay tax, by the way, so I'm okay. I pay tax.
yeah, yeah, you're
Yeah.
yeah, you're cool. Yeah, sure. So many people never really tell the exact nitty-gritty details on how they succeeded on online work. And I think there's a certain myth. People think that online work is easy work. And can you imagine, oh my goodness, Goga, how are you? Goga has just interrupted the live stream. Thank you so much for coming through, my brother Goga. Goga is there saying that movie is a vibe. Indeed, she is. She's a vibe, and she has inspired me, to be honest. I don't know about the rest of you in the chat, but for me, I have been inspired, because it's not easy to find someone talking about online work and how they made the money, also mentioning how much they make, like all these tips that are necessary to succeed. Now, imagine someone like I'm using Emma Moraz a lot as an example today, because she's the one I know who recently joined Upwork like 2 3 days ago, and today she has learned so much, and she's in the right place as at the right time, just when she's starting out with her what do you call it, her Upwork work, right? I hope I'm not behind. Yeah, I see Asmodee. Welcome, welcome, my brother. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah, so thank you so much, Movie Farm, for sharing your knowledge. I know we are going to have another talk. What I loved about you, I don't think that we have finished 2 weeks since we started talking to each other. And here we are, because when two people who like the same things come together, they are brought together by the universe. And we're just here, we are talking about things that we love to do. I love online work, I love passive income, I love talking about making money. And you have been my first amazing guest talking about how to make money, especially on Upwork, the largest online money making platform for freelancers. So if you have a skill out there and you want to learn how to do it, Movie Farm, aka Immaculate, she's an amazing, she's a seasoned Upworker. I called her an Upworker on my thumbnail. And what we have, did you say we should do the giveaway, Emma?
We can
Should
do,
we?
but it depends with your time because I see now it's 10:30.
We'll make it very quick. Whoever doesn't participate, they will miss out. So here's the thing. Immaculate kindly offered to train just one of you for a start on things to do with Upwork, how to get started, how to, in case you're interested. So whoever wins has to be interested in Upwork. That is the rule. You have to be in the chat, and you also have to be very interested in making your Upwork work for you. So that is the giveaway she's going to do today, and I want to quickly share that with you. We are going to type, what do we type? Let me post a comment. The chat that you're going to type to enter the giveaway, we're going to do, what do you call it? Upwork 101. So while we're still there, there's something we forgot. Emma, you do trainings, right?
No, I've not started. I
You do
want to.
trainings,
Yes.
or you want to start. But
Mhm.
just in case someone might want to reach out to you, because you've shared very, very, very deep knowledge today with us, and I know you're going to be coming back here. In fact, maybe we'll do a part 2 and part 3 of Upwork, because it's very wide. And for someone who wants to reach you privately, how can they reach you? Do you have social media handles? Do you have an email address that you can share with us, so that people can be able to reach you on a personal level? I saw people talking about sliding to your WhatsApp DM. Moraz is asking for, is asking, actually, let me see the comment. She said she wants your number or something like that. So how can people reach you in case they want to maybe
Mm.
connect with you specifically on things to do with Upwork? Also, let me set up the giveaway. People are already typing the keyword and I have not set it up. Let me set it up right now. So as you
Okay.
speak
So
to them about that, yeah.
okay. Okay. I think I don't know. I'm sure we are not connected on WhatsApp. So maybe apparently I do not have
Yeah.
a social media for this. Last year I wanted to start training, but I think I've just not been able to do because of course of my other passion, which is which is farming. So I have a full Facebook group that has 3,000. We are heading to 40K. uh,
Wow. Already.
40K. Yes, we are into almost into 40K. So movie farm is growing. But
Mm.
I have not done anything to do with up online training, but it's something that I would like to do. I have a page actually, which it's on Facebook remote something. But okay, so I think I'll just give you guys my WhatsApp number, or we give them the group so that they just join the group because it's tedious to answer one person.
One person. Yeah.
Yes, to keep on sharing the same thing to one person because that's what I've done for the last past month. There's a group that I just told them that I can train them, and people keep on sending me messages every day, and sometimes I'm not available to answer them all. So I've created
Yeah.
our WhatsApp group today. I've shared with Robertina. Maybe you can just check. Is there a way you can take the link
Yeah.
and share it?
Let me pick it from WhatsApp.
Yeah, they can just join the group, and then I'll share some links tomorrow. Mostly I will give you
Yeah.
the playlist that you need to listen to, and then I can
Mm-hmm.
summarize some of the tips that we've talked about today. And between me and Robertina, we'll just have another discussion on when we can come on live and discuss this amazing channel.
That
And
topic.
I will also give you my profile on the WhatsApp group so that you can check out my
Yeah.
profile. I see
Yeah.
that I've earned over $30,000 if you calculate with 130 at most, though between last year we were getting at $153. I've
Yeah.
earned around 3.9 million if you just take a flat rate of 130, and that is 3.5 plus. So and
Wait.
it's something that I started in 2021. So it's good millions. It feels good to have good millions of money. The same way
Yeah.
that when
It's
you
good
get
millions. I like how you say it.
the same way you when you earn your YouTube money, you feel so nice.
Yes.
That's the same way that we get money on. Actually, you know me. For me, I get money on Friday, so I'm
Yeah.
usually like, okay, Friday is here, 50,000.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's good. One thing, on Saturday when we were talking about the virtual assistants, I was asking people, why do you want to become a virtual assistant? And one of my reason was to do work that I love. And I think that is what you're doing. It's amazing.
Mhm.
I'm inspired, and I can't believe I had never met you before. And I think God has a way of bringing people together. I've been struggling with Upwork for so long. Even me, I will be joining that group. By the way, I can't see the link to the WhatsApp group. Did you
Oh,
send
let
it
me
to me?
see.
Yeah,
I
you can
added
just
you to the group. Did I send
oh,
you
you
the
added
link?
me. Oh, I've seen myself in the group.
Yeah, let me
Yeah,
see.
send me the link. This is amazing. This is amazing. There's even a WhatsApp group, a training and mentorship group. So there you will see everything. We wanted earlier to share your StreamYard profile, not StreamYard, your Upwork profile, and we were waiting for you to give us the permission. But right now, people are doing the giveaway. I can see Stacy Pinky typing Upwork 101, Goga, Giant. Oh, have I forgotten the acronym? Goga. Oh my goodness. Giant organization. Uh-uh. Global Organization of Giants. Ah, Jesus. Why have I forgotten? Global Organization of Giant Associates. I hope I got that right. That's Goga for you. We also have Emma
Hi.
Moraz who loves giveaways. Yeah, so far we have about how many are these entries? There's five. Okay, so I have the link with me. So do you want me to put the link here on the chat, right?
Yeah. They can join
Okay,
and then
so
we'll start communicating from there.
okay. Copy and paste. Just a moment, I copy it. Yeah, so you can also type on the chat, just type Mbula and Nightbot will share the link to your channel. I finally was able to get that command right, finally. I'm so happy about it. So you can type Mbula in the chat. Stacy, I really tried. Global, online, not organization. Oh my goodness. Goga will eat me alive. Global Online Giant Association. Yes. Thank you so much, Emma Moraz. I had forgotten the online. I was saying global organization. Global. Yeah. So, Movie
And
Farm, I
is
think you've met Goga
Is
before,
Goga?
right?
Yeah, I've met Goga before,
He's
through of course
here.
JD. So
Yeah.
yeah, I subscribed, and he's such an amazing guy, and I love those specs and how he shows up on his. I hope I've tried to show up.
Yes. He's actually in the chat. Today is Wednesday. Wednesday is usually his day to do his fireside chat live stream. And I really wish I could have been there because he was talking about a topic that I really, really wanted to hear about. But today we also had to come here and talk about Upwork, which is another topic that we really, really love. And given that tomorrow time was not available, neither the other day, the previous, I mean, yesterday. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
we'll
why
watch. We'll
we
watch.
couldn't make it, but we will rewatch. Goga knows we are team catch up, team catching up later. Yeah, so
Mm.
Asmodee is there and he's correcting me. He's saying Global Online Giants Association, Goga. Yes, that's exactly how it's supposed to be. Yeah, and Goga is there. Goga is saying hi to Asmodee. Yeah, so I've shared the link to the WhatsApp, guys. Please make sure you
Ebu,
join the group.
ask Goga if he made it to. Did he graduate? I saw his comment
Yes.
about him being on the YouTube.
Oh, he graduated. You and Goga, you
Wow.
graduated. Let me tell you guys what
Tell
happened
him
to me.
we are going to meet on that party. We need to
You,
take pictures.
hey, you are going to meet on the physical event that will. I hope it
Mhm.
is in Nairobi, or if they're
Yeah.
going to give you flight tickets to SA, it's gonna be
No, I don't think
awesome.
so.
I wish they could. I wish they could. But anyway, so I was in that program, the YouTube Made for You, but apparently they wanted new shorts people to join the shorts community, which I'm already a part of. There's another one they had done a few years back. I participated,
Mm.
and
Oh,
this
you were
year in
already in the
February,
community.
actually, yeah, I didn't see the email, and I've been going just to the classes. I didn't see the email. It was sent on February 2nd that Robertina, you're already in the shorts community, so this program is not really paid for you. And I was like, what do you mean not made for me? Because I'm
Yeah.
already in the shorts community. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's what happened. So I don't know if I'll
Mm.
get the invite to attend the graduation, but if I do, I will try my best to come and meet you all. So you and Goga will meet on that day. And when you do, take a selfie for us. Yes,
We
I
will.
did. Just got the email on the meeting next week. Yeah, so there's an email for the meeting which is next week. That's what Goga
Mhm.
is saying in the chat.
Yeah, I also got an email.
So
Yeah.
yeah, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you guys. And thank you so much, Emma, for today. Today's live stream was amazing. You've shared such amazing wisdom. And it's just the beginning. It's not the end.
Yeah,
In case you
it's
missed
just the
it,
beginning.
yeah, in case you're just joining and you missed it, make sure you catch up. We're going to be doing another live stream, hopefully on another day. Probably not a Wednesday. Today was just the convenient day for both of us, and that's why it worked
Mhm.
today. And we are okay, we are happy because we both love Upwork, we both love online working, we are both accountants. I don't know why I never met you before. But we'll plan a coffee date.
We will, and JD made it all happen.
Yes, it
JD
was
has,
through
yeah,
JD, you know.
it was through
It was,
JD.
you
JD
were
has,
at JD's. That day you were
yeah,
at JD's live stream. Then you went to
and
Akoya's
then
live stream. Then I
we
don't know
took a
where.
flight. You
Yeah,
guys are
you kept
amazing.
taking flights until
I
you
kept
got
taking
to my
flights
channel.
until I landed on Goga, and I was like, okay, 7 p.m. And I was like, no, this is the right group to push me on this thing. Eh? I was almost giving up.
Yeah.
Hi, JD is such a she's
This is
also
a
such an amazing
community.
star. Mm,
Oh, she is. She's amazing. Goga is
mm,
amazing. Goga is the inventor of flights, YouTube
mm,
flights. Speaking of which, I haven't even set my flight. I don't know where I'll take people, but I need to work on that right now. But
mm.
I hope everyone who is here has typed the Upwork 101, which is the entry to the giveaway, so that we can do the draw, and whoever wins is going to get a one-on-one training on Upwork from Emma. Emma is the channel owner of Movie Farm. I'm sure you have all seen Movie Farm YouTube channel on the streets, doing farming content. So also, if you love content on farming, tips, topics about farming, make sure you subscribe to her channel. We can't leave this stage without promoting her YouTube channel. Yes, and despite the fact that today we are talking about making money and Upwork, she also has that YouTube channel, which she needs all of you to go and support. All right. So give me permission to go ahead and do the draw so that, oh, we have new people joining and they're also adding onto the draw. Hi from Zero to Hero ICT Mastery. Welcome. Wow, God help me to win this because I really need it. Yes, Emma, I'm praying for you. Where is Essie? Nice Essie, ungeniambia I scream it for you. Where is Essie? Is Essie from Zero to Hero? I think she is. Anyway, I don't know. Uh, that's Goga saying, nice Essie, ungeniambia I scream it for you. Ama Essie is up there. Let me see. All right, so thank you so much, everyone who tuned in today. It's almost 3 hours, and we've talked about everything we needed to talk about. Right now, I want to do the draw. If you haven't typed Upwork 101 in the chat, please do so. When you type, you enter the draw into the giveaway. Hi, I am Italist. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I keep seeing you and I keep wanting to say hi to you and I keep forgetting. Welcome to this channel. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate your presence. You guys are amazing. The community is amazing. I meant Stacy. Oh, what did Stacy say? Upwork, let me see. Blessings Goga, 300 to go. Oh, wonderful. Wonderful. Stacy, you are doing amazing. I even see your live streams. I don't know if you saw us, we raided you yesterday, but you were sleeping. But that's okay because you are looking for
For the
WH.
watch,
I was
for the
there.
WH.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah. We raided her channel late in the night because I did a very silent live stream late in the night, and I was there with Juliet, Juliet from
Mhm.
Nigeria. Yeah, and I took that
Mm.
opportunity actually to connect with her because I hadn't yet connected with her. She's also an amazing
Mhm.
content creator. Yeah, so let me do the draw, set up our flight to wherever we will go, and we'll call it a night. Thank you on behalf of everyone, Emma. I hope that I don't know if people saw the link to the WhatsApp. I need to pin it so that people can join the WhatsApp group. Let me pin it from YouTube, not from
Okay.
Facebook. Yeah. Ah. Let me see. I need to pin it so that anyone who comes even later, they can find it. But is there a certain number you're looking for the WhatsApp group?
Not really.
Like a
Those
limit?
that
Oh,
No, those that will join, I will
mm-hmm.
start them off
We'll start.
with the playlists because we need to go through
Yes.
the playlist. So I'll give them the
Mm-hmm.
playlist tomorrow morning because I know it's late.
Mm-hmm.
And the person
Yeah.
who will win the Nene today, we will have a separate discussion, and then I will take them through step by
Mm-hmm.
step. I check their profile. We go through
Yeah.
a few
Mm-hmm.
job applications, even next
Yeah.
week. And
Mm-hmm.
then more information will come uh, in the group because, as I had said, this is something that I've wanted to do for quite a long time. So I think this is the first
Mm-hmm.
step that I'm going to do it. But I can guarantee
Yes.
you that it will be amazing because I have a good network with people who are in Nigeria. So we will not even also we will talk about Upwork, we will mentor
Oh.
about Upwork, but I have someone from
Yes.
Nigeria also. So it will
Mm-hmm.
be amazing, 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 amazing. So join.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Yeah.
you've mentioned Ajira, and I've remembered the poster you shared with me on WhatsApp. So I shared
Mm.
it on my community post on YouTube, and people have been asking about it. And I think, yeah, I think it was Emma. Yeah, it was Emma who was asking about it, so she's in the right place. So make sure you join the WhatsApp group. I've pinned the link. Just click on the link, join the group, and then everything else will continue from there.
Yeah.
Hello, hello, hello.
Not quite. You've disappeared and you're low.
I'm here.
Okay. Somehow we can hear you.
You can hear me, right?
Yep.
Oh, yes. So I've just switched back to the laptop. My phone was died finally. Actually, a while now, when I was about to win, no, you are still going to win. Don't worry, the laptop is still on, and you're still going to win. It's just the phone, the one that I was using for. Always laughing at me. How are you? Okay, still on. Emma used to be so, and I don't know if there's anyone else left. I want us to do the draw then. So before we do about what? Oh, sorry. I need to find where we're going to redirect to. Do you have suggestions in the chat? Do you have suggestions where you want to take a flight to? And then when you get there, be polite. Say hi from Robertina or say just Mbula Raid. So I can see we have Secret of Laura. And I think I'll go to Secret of Laura, right? So I'm gonna save her. Mm, yeah. Okay. Sorry everyone. Sorry about that. Okay, I am. It has just connected to you, which is very beautiful. This is how people support each other. So you can just wait, maybe 24 hours, then you check him or her back, and then that's how you'll be able to connect with each other without losing the connection. Where is this? Bula wants to go with red wins. I'm not going. I'm not going. We want to do the draw. Are you ready? Are you ready? We have 6 entries in the draw. This is for people who want to do Upwork. All right. So I'm going to do the draw right now, and then we'll have our winner.
Wow.
Congratulations, Emma Moraz. You prayed for this. You prayed so hard for this. Congratulations, Emma Moraz. I'm so happy for you. You really needed this. Oh my goodness. Emma, have you ever won any giveaway?
Emma will teach Emma.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah, I think that it's in the name. My God is not asleep. Congratulations. Maombi imejibiwa from Stacy Pinky. Emma rigged. I know you are shocked. It is not normal. It is not normal. Emma, the co-host, is gonna teach Emma, the winner. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy for you, Emma. You needed this. Your God is indeed not asleep.
Mm,
You caught on Upwork from the virtual assistant thing, the live stream we did on Saturday, and you have been asking questions about um, Upwork. Questions, some which I didn't have answers to, and I hope you've gotten as much answers today as possible. We'll still have another conversation on this with my beautiful co-host, who is also the channel owner of Movie Farm. All right. Yeah. So I'm happy for you, official Emma Moraz. I hope and I wish you the very best in your Upwork journey. And everyone else, make sure you join the group. The link is pinned up there. If you're, of course, you're on YouTube, just check the pinned link and join the WhatsApp group. Let us all meet there and learn from our amazing co-host. She's given us her story from how she started, what pushed her to join Upwork, the moment which she decided that she had to make it work, and how much she has earned. As you have heard, she has talked about millions. All right. So if you want to earn millions in a span of 2 years, 3 years, just doing online work, you want to buy your first car with online money, this is where you need to be going to. So make sure you connect, and I hope to see you all in the WhatsApp group. I hope to also connect with most of you, and even myself. Today I was learning. I'm going to also be very active in the class because I need to also learn how to improve my current Upwork profile so that I can also start making that much more money. All right. So, uh, my beautiful co host, do you have any parting shots to give to the people before we take our flight to Secret of Laura? When you get to Secret of Laura, everybody say hi from Robertina. Because my phone has just died, but I'll come with a laptop. I'll come with a laptop, no worries. Yeah, so
okay.
yeah, the floor is
Let
yours,
me
Emma, to
let me
give
make
a
sure
part.
that my phone is on here. Let me join. I think I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
So that I take the flight with you guys so that you don't leave me. Though
Yes,
I know it's late for me, I need to do a few things before the
I
sleep time.
understand.
Anyway,
Yeah. Mhm.
thank you so much, Robertina, for us being friends for the few weeks that I've known you. And thank you so much for giving me the platform to just give hope to someone, because I believe that we all deserve better things. And because, of course, I've learned from the group how to, and you've also given me the opportunity to learn from you about YouTube. I was only giving back to the community and saying that this is what I can offer, for saying thank you, because you've shown me some a good, amazing love on YouTube. Since I followed JD one morning, I've never looked back to, because I've seen this community is something that I want to grow in. So I'm very grateful. I was just giving back to the community. And Emma Moraz, welcome. I will take you one on one. And you need to be very ready to learn, and very ready to be consistent. So yeah, so I hope you you'll be able to do that, so that you can get your first client, and it will be an amazing story when you get that, because I will also feel like I am a winner. Thank you so much, guys, and we will see you in the next video. I think this is amazing. This is amazing.
All right. Thank you so much. Once again, on behalf of everyone in the chat, on behalf of all the people who will come to watch this much later, because I know we've shared good points that I'm sure for someone who will come to watch later, they will stay glued up until the end. All right. So thank you for that. And without any further ado, so that I can also release you to go do your work, I would like to end the live stream at this point. Thank everyone who has made time to come here. Even Goga, who was hosting a live stream earlier, it's not easy to just come from one live stream to another. It's not easy, and I appreciate each and every one of you. For everyone who has stayed from the beginning to the end, everyone who contributed, our new chatters. We had Oma, we had Faith. There are people, new faces that I saw today that I haven't seen before. So, in case you are new here, make sure you also subscribe, put the bells on, and I hope that I will see you in the next one. All right. So, everybody, thank you and goodbye, and have a lovely night.